are so back. Yes, not sick anymore. Ugh, whatever the hell that was. But yes, welcome to episode 104 of the weekly comic wrap up, where we go through the FOC picks of the week by Lefteros, bring you some market report, and of course, we go through the hot topics. And blind bag seems to be the hot topic this week, and we will definitely be talking blind bags a good portion of the night because we're also giving away some stuff tonight. One being a blind bag. Yeah, you heard that. But I won't share it all right away. We're going to let the guy hanging out backstage tell us all of that good stuff regarding the giveaway. But before we do, guys, you heard the song. I got to give him a shout out every time. Neon Ghosthouse, man. If you're not already, please do go check him out over on Spotify, man. The guys are hitting the road, doing their thing. One of my favorite bands I'm listening to right now from Canada. So there you go, Neon Ghosthouse. And of course, tomorrow night, guys, Comic Legion goes live with their new comic book day sale at 7 p.m. Eastern Time over on their YouTube channel. So don't forget to check that out. Go subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. The boys just hit 200 subscribers, so congratulations to them. It is hosted by Lefteros, and you've got Chia Pet there in the background making tons of noise. I actually have a video of what he said about me last week, but it's okay. I'm not going to play it now, but I heard you, bro. I heard you. But anyways, definitely go check them out. Again, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, this week's a big week because everybody is excited for the Batman blind bags. And again, blind bags seem to be the theme. We'll talk about that in just a second. Now, before we go live, shit, I just realized I'm still covered in paint, man. I've been painting all weekend, renovating the house and whatever. But yeah, so I apologize for being late. Let's bring in the man from backstage. He's hanging out. Guys, you've seen him on the show several times already. Love for Comics is just one of the nicest guys that I've ever met within this community. And I unfortunately heard some sad news backstage. And obviously, I didn't even ask him if I could talk about this, but I do want to give him kudos because he has gone through some stuff in the last couple of days and still showed up for all of you, for me, for this show. So please, guys, give a warm welcome to my brother, Love for Comics. What's up, Love?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
the sound effects again. You always bring it. I love it.
Why not? Why not? What's going on? Happy Labor Day to everybody stateside and yeah.
Yeah, dude. It is Labor Day tomorrow, man. I'm so excited because yeah, we don't gotta go to work tomorrow. Although my work phone still rings even on days off. I don't know if that's what happens for you, but Jesus, man, my phone doesn't stop. My phone doesn't stop.
Yeah, well, my phone doesn't ring because I don't have reception over here, which is a blessing.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, man, like I said, you went through some hard times, man, in the last couple of days.
Yeah. My aunt passed away on Wednesday, 86 years old. God bless her. She, lived a fulfilling life. Truly somebody that I was a big inspiration to me, and will continue and always will be a part of me. So yeah, that's what went down.
Absolutely, dude. My condolences to you.
We have services for her on Thursday. We're doing a memorial too. So
again, my condolences, dude. You told me backstage, and ironically, man, you actually reached out to me a few days ago, and I completely missed the message. I've just been horrible at that. So even you, other people who have been DMing me, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, just like I said, she lived a fulfilling life. 86. Should we all be this lucky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. But again, even through that, you showed up, and I appreciate that.
Oh man, I couldn't wait. I bought blind bags, but I didn't want to rip them until I ripped one on your show. So I'm anxious.
I appreciate you, man. You don't got to do this, but dude, let us know, man, if there's anything we could do to help you out with that as well. You said the service is on Thursday. If you need anything, you could always reach out. I'm always here. If I don't answer, ping me. Like I'll DM you my personal number.
At some point, I'm probably gonna do a private sale on Whatnot, and I'll be giving out links to my friends, and I'm gonna offer some deep discounts. I'm gonna try and move as much inventory as I could, so I can get ready for the next step of my life, and yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, dude, and I'm excited for what's coming for you. I know that this is part of the reason why, as to why you've taken a bit of a step back the last couple of days. You were just talking about how you're not doing so much whatnot the last couple of days since it happened, of course. But yeah, man. You know, like I said, my condolences. It is very, very
Thank
unfortunate.
you.
You know,
I appreciate all the love.
fun fact to the chat. And like you said, 86, man. I could only wish to make it to that point in life, right? I hope to make it to 86. But we were talking backstage, and you and I, the last time you were on the show, we were hanging out, man, for so long after the show. Like, recorded maybe 2 more episodes. How long we were chilling backstage, and I saw your aunt. You know what I mean? So like when you told me backstage, I felt like, man, I got to know her at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah.
look, you want to see a picture? See if I can try and get.
Oh yeah, man. Put that up. There you go. Oh, that's you with her?
That's me with her
Oh man, that's an awesome picture.
when I had hair.
Oh man,
I went upstate to go hunting.
it's an awesome picture, dude. And of course, always cherish those memories. But speaking memories, we're gonna make some tonight. We're gonna make somebody, more than one person, maybe, a lucky winner. And what are you giving away this evening?
We're giving away a signed book. We're giving away 2 blind bags.
2.
2 of them.
Hold up. Show me which bag. Show me which bag. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. All right, so tell us about this. This is the...
So these are German blind bags. They were put out by Panini. They're I think they're a little bigger than a comic book. They are square bound, and it has the all the covers that you're gonna recognize. Like the Delato cover. I saw a Scotty Absolute Batman sketch cover, and I freaked out, and I was like, I gotta get these. So I picked up a couple on Whatnot, and the rest I picked up on eBay. And yeah, I'm gonna share it with you guys.
That's crazy, dude. You just finished saying, and you were telling me backstage as well, that you saw that there was somebody pulled a Scotty, and those Scotty Youngs, man, those are gorgeous covers.
I'm hoping they're in here. I'm hoping we got them.
Yeah, let's see, man. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who's shown up. Like I said, there's good stuff for you guys to win tonight. So hopefully you guys get a chance at it. It could happen at any point within the show. Normally does take place towards the end, but who knows, man? We might get crazy. There's 3 of them apparently we're giving away. Every time I speak to Love, there's something more that gets added for some reason. So I appreciate you, bro. You're the best. The absolute best. But all right. Let's kick off the show. You ready for this? I think it's time for us to get into the FOC, man. You ready?
I'm ready, bro.
Vámonos. Guys, it's time for the FOC selections of the week by our brother Lefteros. That's right, Lefteros every week is grinding, reading up on everything possible to see if he could get any information, doing the Lord's work for all of us, because yeah, that's just what he does. And we appreciate you, Lefteros. So we're gonna go through the list. If you guys live in the United States, you want to order any of these books, you got comicnation.us, where you can go and pre-order your books. That's right. Pre-order your books, guys. Don't be chasing New Comic Book Day. I mean, yeah, if you choose to do that, that's totally on you, but pre-order what you like on the list tonight. If you live in the United States, you get 15% off of the cover price. Get an additional 5% off by using discount code Black Crown. And if you're in Canada, well, you got Comic Legion. I spoke about them earlier, Lefteros, and you've got Chiapet hosting the shows every Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But you could also go visit comiclegion.ca to get your pre-orders in. They give you 20% off every single week, but get an additional 5% off by using discount code ENLIST if it's your first order. All right. As I said, guys, you order which books you like. No one's telling you to order all of them, but it's a big one. It's a juicy one. It's spicy. Let's go. First book, Amazing Spider-Man issue 13. Here we're getting likely the first full appearance of Spidey and his cosmic friends. Joe Kelly's doing some great stuff within the book. I'm enjoying Pepe Larraz's art as well. I love this cover, dude.
Yeah, Pepe Larraz is awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to the Comic-Con in Malaga.
Oh, that I have absolutely no idea. But what I do see there at the bottom left is Simbi. I love this little character that we're getting. Yeah, it's awesome. Pretty cool.
There's been an alert going on for this book. You guys might want to pick this up because of the likely first full appearance of the Spidey and the Cosmic Friends.
Yep, exactly. good points. But besides that, there's also some interesting covers here. Apparently, we've got a Barden variant, Silver Surfer 4 homage featuring Kermit and Gonzo. I hate that I like this, bro,
Oh, I was
because
gonna say, no, you shouldn't be saying hate at all, man. This is amazing.
I know, dude. Like I said, man, it bothers me that I like this so much because, like, I love the Silver Surfer 4 cover.
Wait
It's
till you
one of my
see the
favorite covers
others.
of
Oh
all
my
time.
god! Wait till you see the others.
Yeah, but man, we've got Kermit and Gonzo. I don't know. Have you seen the ones with Miss Piggy and stuff, and where she's they really did an homage to what's called Infinity Gauntlet #1, and
Oh,
Miss Piggy's playing Thanos on that cover.
yeah, I can see that.
It's so funny, man. It's so funny. But anyways, pretty interesting homage cover here. Like I said, I hate that I like it because I'm gonna pick one up. I know I usually say I'm going 3, 1 for the kids. Sorry, 2 for the kids, 1 for me, but now I'm picking them up just for myself. Amazing
Nice.
Spider-Man 13 also has this amazing 1 in 100 incentive by Brameo. One thing I gotta say is the Brameo covers for this ASM run, we've been getting back to back bangers when it comes to Brameo. And dude, this as a virgin looks great, even as a trade. If you want to opt out and just get the trade, I think this is a good option.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Bermejo, you can't go wrong with Bermejo. I think he's got like 2 releases this week.
could be. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do love this cover a lot. I'm gonna pick this one up in a trade, but again, like I said, also available in a 1 in 100 incentive. Immortal Legend Batman issue 2. This is the cover A. It's gonna be introducing the Elseworlds Batman villains. The first issue was great. I love when you've got Kyle Higgins at the helm doing what he's doing here with the Batman stuff, because Immortal Legend Batman issue #1 was so much fun. I enjoyed that. Kyle Higgins, you think Power Rangers, of course, you think all that fun stuff. You get exactly that with Batman too. You know what I mean? It's so good. It is so good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it looks good. I haven't had a chance to read it. I did order the exclusive, the Godtail ones for issue #1. And Dan Mora is one of the hardest working people in comics right now.
Yo, Mora's crushing it. He's doing amazing. You already know. I don't think I need to tell you, but yes, one of my favorites right now, man. Mora's just all over the place, man, and he's on fire. I don't feel like he hits fucking stinkers. You know what I mean? The guy is doing amazing work. Amazing work.
He's awesome.
Yeah, but besides Immortal Legend Batman issue 2, we've got Red Book #1. Now, this is a new miniseries that's going to be hitting the shelves. It's so here's what it is. Okay, new series that investigates the history of UFOs in the communist countries. Now, that sounds pretty wild, absolutely wild. So that alone, I'm gonna give it a read. I'm definitely gonna pick up the first issue. The artwork is kind of interesting for this cover.
And this Tinian,
yeah,
it's gonna be good.
You can't go wrong with Tinian, dude. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But dude, what a crazy idea here. New series that investigates the history of UFOs in the communist countries. It's gonna be a wild read. So yeah, I'm excited for that.
How they come up with these ideas, like with the thought process.
I got no idea, man. But that's why Tinian does what he does, and I just
out of a hat,
Yeah.
And they put it all together.
Yeah, I'm catching up on the chat, man. Liftaro was saying Gonzo a surfer. I can't resist that. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that cover, man. It's pretty funny. But yeah, really good. But yes, I'm picking this up, man. This looks very interesting. Up next, though, we've got Spirits of Violence #1. Here we've got the main cover, which is a wonderful, stunning cover. Possible introduction of Barbara Ketch as the Spirit of Violence, which, okay, cool. I'm excited for that, dude. I've been enjoying a lot of the Ghost Rider stuff. We got the Wolverine stuff. I don't know if I don't want to say I'm in a Ghost Rider phase, but yeah, this is good stuff. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, this is an automatic pickup. Bring it on, man. Barbara Ketch, let's go.
It's a cover by Kendrick Lim. And Barbara Ketch, who is she in relation to Danny Ketch?
Sorry?
Who is she in relation to Danny Ketch?
So hold on. Barbara Ketch, if I'm not mistaken, is the sister.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Barbara Ketch. Yeah. You're catching me here. Hold on. Yeah, Barbara Ketch. No, daughter.
Daughter.
That's what I was thinking. Sister to Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch. There you go.
I was thinking it was daughter. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good.
So there you go. But all right, so Barbara Ketch. Then after you've got the main cover, Unbreakable X-Men #1, introduction of Unbreakable X-Men. Pretty interesting. I have no idea what's going on outside of the fact that we have Gail Simone on here. I mean, cool. I know there's a lot of interesting things happening with the X-Men stuff.
Look at this cover. This is supposed to be Gambit, right? He's blindfolded with a green scarf, and then you got Rogue's headstone. I can't see the name on the other one.
Sorry, which one?
On the other tombstone, you know, the tombstones are on the bottom. One has Rogue's name, and the other one has someone else's. I can't see from here.
I can't see either.
Yeah, so just take on Gambit. I'm like, oh snap! And then there's supposed to be a whole bunch of new characters in here, like a different version of Cyclops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't see who's on that the tombstone. I'm not making it out. I just see Marcus, but who? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see it. But the main one is Rogue. Rogue is dead in this.
Oh yeah, Rogue is apparently dead in this one, and then also this Manhanini cover is just absolutely stunning. I think Manhanini did an amazing job. Love the look here of Gambit, dude. This is sick. It's gonna be in a foil as well.
Yeah, no, it looks sick.
Yeah, I like this. This is a cover selection for me. I think this is one of the nicer covers available this week. Moving on from this though. Okay, so check this out, guys. X-Men Age of Revelation Overture #1. A lot of people are pretty excited about this one, including myself, because Wolverine, it's going to be an introduction of Wolverine as the Angel of Death. Now, apparently, it's going to be just as brutal as you would expect when it comes to Wolverine. So, I'm sign me up. You know what I mean? I'm excited about that. But yeah, so there's this one, and there's also another wonderful cover. Hold on. It was this one. I love this cover. I'm not too familiar with the actual artist. So Ricky Yagawa. I'm not too familiar. I don't know if you are, but I really like this cover. This is cool.
But Jed McKay and Ryan Stegman, the Stegosaurus, sign me up.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I like this cover. I'm probably gonna go with this one over the you got to go cover A and then get this. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But speaking nice covers, check this out. Harley Quinn issue 54 gives us the Delato variant. Dude, you got Harley Quinn, you got Delato. I don't think I could say much more when it comes to this. This is purely a cover grab, nothing more. I like this one. This is a nice cover.
Yeah, add Delato to anything.
Yeah, dude. Who was it? It was Laura. I don't know if you saw, but Bird City actually has a Delato cover coming out for I don't remember which Sonic book it is, but you got Knuckles on it. Yo,
yeah,
Delato killed it.
Tomorrow's drop. Yeah, they got the trade and the Virgin.
Yo, so good, so good. Love that. I love Delato work as well.
Yeah, shout out to them. I think it's tomorrow. I think they drop it tomorrow.
Yeah, so definitely keep an eye out on that. I'm going to make a jump for that, but I really like this Delato cover. Really cool. And then moving on from other amazing covers, everyone's excited about Tron Ares, right? And obviously Marvel doing their little Tron covers for that. You've got this X-23 cover, man. Habchi is the one who did this cover. I think the cover is sick, dude.
Sick cover, man. Yeah, this whole series of Tron Ares is going to be sick. I saw another one. I don't want to mention nothing about it, but it was ill. Yep. I'm excited to check these out. These Tron covers.
Yeah, this is awesome, dude. So far, hold on. Which one was the one you saw?
The one with Wolverine on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, I saw that one, dude. That's sick. Yeah, that one is sick.
Yo, I didn't want to say it. Sorry, guys. He made me do it.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
I must buy it or I'll get booted.
But I feel like was that in our chat, man, where we saw that, the group chat?
You know what? Which group chat? Not the Senate, right?
That's a fair question because we have way too many.
The Senate is hard to keep up with.
Yeah, and Chia, great point. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, 9 Inch Nails, dude. Let's go. Totally excited. But yeah, these covers are really cool. The Wolverine one, though, yeah, it's gonna be dope. Can't wait. Can't wait to see.
Me too. I'm excited.
Yeah. But all right, moving on from that, we got Superman Unlimited issue #5. This is a cover B. We were talking Dan Mora earlier. Dan Mora just doing amazing work. Another cover selection for tonight. I think this is a really nice cover.
Yeah, nice little team we got here.
And Dan Mora, like I said, for you just finished saying the guy's a machine. He's killing it. He's grinding.
Yeah,
I've been not paying attention to Superman Unlimited, to be completely honest with you, when
Yeah,
it comes to the reads. But
yeah. Oh,
cool
me
cover.
either. Yeah, no, definitely cool cover. Demora.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, Lefteros is dropping the link to the Senate, the Latvian Senate. This is where a lot of information gets shared, guys. If you guys want to join, it's over on Telegram, so check that out. But yeah, I really like this. Then up next, this is again another one of my favorite ones. I spoke about the Gambit one. This cover is just sick for Ultimate Wolverine. I love this Philip Tan. Wow, this is so good.
Stunning cover, man. Stunning. But the Ultimate Wolverine is the Tron Ares. That's the cover.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it on the list after. I'll pull it up. I had no idea it was even on FOC this week. I'm gonna look for that in the meantime while we're looking at the other books. But the Philip Tan for me, this is a pickup.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull up the other one in the next two slides. Hopefully. But anyways, two covers as well. See, we got the Mayo covers. You have the all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #1 going to a second print. It's a 1 in 25 incentive, and then you've got the same again happening with the second print 1 in 25 incentive for Black Cat #1. Both really nice covers. For me, I kind of favor the Black Cat one. I think it's actually nicer for some reason. You know what? They're both nice.
They're both nice. You know, they're both kind of, one is on the floor, right, and the other one's hanging upside down.
Yeah, I like the Black Cat one. Yeah, exactly. You see, we got the same taste. I dig that. But yeah, two beautiful covers as well on FOC this week. Speaking sick covers, beautiful covers. Jay Lee. Wow. Absolute Superman #1 is going to a 6th printing. These later prints are still doing pretty well. Guys, if you check out, there was another Jay Lee, I think it was for Absolute Batman. I think that passed FOC last week, if I'm not mistaken, or is it passing this week? Can't remember. But yeah, man, another beautiful cover, the Absolute Batman one. Jay Lee is just amazing, dude. I love Jay Lee's work.
Yeah, he's making waves too.
Yeah, I think the Absolute Batman one was last week, if I'm not mistaken. See, guys, I take 1 week off. I'm a mess.
I think we have another one coming up for him.
For Jay Lee?
For Jay Lee.
Possibly. But I like this. This is a cover grab from myself. Escape #1. Everybody was hitting me up, telling me that the read was amazing. I haven't had a chance to check it out, man, but you got Rick Remender on it, so I don't doubt that at all. But it's, now heading to a second print. The first print was doing pretty good. I was seeing a lot of copies moving, man. People were seeking this shit up. And yeah, man, I do. Until I read it, I can't say anything. You know what I mean? But
it's like Rambo, like,
Oh, dude, it again, like I said, I've heard nothing but amazing things. People hitting me up like, "Yo, did you read this yet? Did you check it out?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "No, man, I haven't had a chance, dude. This week sucked for me, man. Like being sick, I didn't get anything done. So now I'm playing catch up. That's where I'm at. But everybody here, Lefteros saying this is worthy as a cover grab. Acuna Strikes Again. I agree. Definitely a nice cover, but I was hearing great things about the read. So I'm kicking myself for not having read it yet, but it's definitely going to be playing catch up this week. But yeah, Rick Remender on it. This was an automatic buy for me. And yeah, can't wait to read this. Now on a second print. Invincible Universe Battle Beast, the #2. This is the cover B. This is a obviously Battle Beast cover depiction by Ryan Otley, who I think, goes without saying. Ryan Otley's an absolute machine as well, especially when it comes to everything happening with the Invincible Universe, etc. Dude, Otley's just wild. He's so
on fire. And ever since Battle Beast started, he's been on fire. Like,
I want to say even well before that, to be honest with you. But
like he even raised his prices at the cons for his signature.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with good reason. I mean, if he's in demand, why not? Guy's got to make a living, guys. He's got to pay for it.
I mean, I think he does well.
Yeah, no, totally deserves it in my book. I don't know how much he's gone up, but again, Ryan Otley doing amazing work. Can't go wrong with this cover. Here we have issue #2, and then for issue #3, again, Ryan Otley, another sick cover, dude.
Yeah, the second printing.
Yeah, and this is the cover B apparently. But yeah, pretty interesting. I love this. Really nice cover. It's crazy because you know everybody went nuts for the Battle Beast blind bags, and I'm curious to see how many people are actually staying on board. If you guys in the chat want to let me know for sure, please do so. But how many people are actually still staying on board with the Battle Beast stuff? Are you reading it? You checking it out? And yeah, I'm curious. Curious.
He had me when he ripped somebody's arm off and beat him with it.
Yeah. But up next, guys, check out this incentive, man. We've got Creeping Below issue number 4. This is the 1 in 25 incentive. It is the Maria Wolf cover, and Maria Wolf, dude, you know, maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you. For me, I find Maria Wolf hits banger after banger. I love Maria Wolf's art. I see it. I can just immediately know it's like
Yeah,
kind of like Frizen, man. When you see Frizen work, you're like,
yeah,
oh, that's Frizen. You know what I mean? Just walking up to it, you didn't even need to check.
You could tell. You could automatically tell as soon as you see it. You're like, "Yep, that's Maria Wolf."
Yeah, dude, it is such a wicked cover. I love this. The red background really makes it stand out and pop too, man. With the eyes, it's just I don't know, the colors, everything is just works so well for this one. Really love this this 1 in 25 for Creeping Below issue number 4. Speaking incentives, guys, Fantastic Four Gargoyles is on FOC this week, and we have the first issue with multiple covers, but the 1 in 100 is Mr. Fantastic and Bronx on the cover. This one done by Scotty Young. Lots of great covers, though, man. Did you have a chance to see all the other ones?
I saw a few of them. I don't usually. I would think for a 1 in 100, this one would be a black and white sketch for Scotty.
No, it's looking like it's gonna be color in a Virgin, bro.
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna sell. People want this, you know.
Yeah, but I actually, you know what? I kind of want to show you guys something very quickly because we were talking about the other covers that are available on FOC this weekend. Boy, let me tell you, there's some sick ones. We were talking Delaro just before. Yo, check out this Delaro. Tell me this is not absolutely insane.
Sick.
Insane.
Sick.
I love this crossover. Love this crossover. Dude, I was a big fan of Gargoyles as a kid. I've said this many times. The way Delaro drew this together with the Thing and Goliath, it's just I love it. So this is an automatic pickup from myself. Like I said, there's a lot of other nice covers as well, but this one kind of has a hold on me. I think I'm going to be picking up this Delaro one as well.
Yeah.
The Scotty Young one is there, as you can see, available in a trade. You've got this nice Vecchio cover as well. So it's very interesting to see Fantastic Four and Gargoyles crossing over, man. So I'm excited to see what that story is going to be about.
The Delaro one was like the most serious one out of all of them.
Yeah, dude, the Delaro is just out of this world. Out of this world. The Gonzo ASM cover is underrated on FOC this week. I agree, man. I agree, guys. It's amazing. But all right, moving on from this, guys. Hyde Street issue 9 has a 1 in 20 incentive. These are the cereal box spoof variant covers by Sean Von Gorman. The last one popped off, dude. A lot of people like this cereal stuff.
They're fun covers, man. Like, you know, people like stuff like this.
Yeah, it is. I'm here for it, man. I go and pay a premium for it? That's just not for me. But yeah, pretty cool.
Well, some people want to collect them, so you know they'll get all of them.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is now if they're going to continue coming out with more of these, you know what I mean? Like you said, completionists, people are going to want to pick up the rest as well, right? So nothing wrong with that. Now, one of my favorite, if not possibly a favorite cover for me this week, Puppeteer Lee just does amazing work, guys. Something is killing the children. A monster hunter walks into a bar. Number 1. This is the 1 in 25 incentive. Erica Slaughter cover depiction, of course, as I said, by Puppeteer Lee. Stunning cover, dude.
Yeah, that monster looks like a Treyu. I mean, is it a Treyu? What was that dog's name for Never Ending Story?
Oh fuck, I don't remember that.
Is it a Treyu? I don't know.
Let me check.
Oh, Treyu was the kid, I think.
Story, dog, name. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I think it is a Treyu. Hold on. The dog's name is it's Falcor.
Falcor. Wow.
Oh man, now that I'm checking out the photo, I kind of see it. I'm not gonna lie, in the background, I do see it.
Maybe that's where inspiration for this came from.
Yeah. But this cover is just amazing, man. I hate that it's a 1 in 25 incentive because I really, really want this. But yeah.
Hope it's your lead, man.
Yeah. Hey Tim, you're saying that you used to get your FOC info from the Comic Kingpins. Technically, you're still getting the Comic Kingpin, I guess, one of them, right? Sort of, whatever, wherever they're at. I miss them, but anyways, but yeah, you're still getting some info, and I appreciate you being here, bruh. But up next, guys, X-Men: Age of Revelation Overture #1, the 1 in 100 incentive. I love this Psylocke cover. Art Germ. Again, an artist that I find does amazing work at all times, and this 1 in 100 as a Virgin looks great, dude. I'm not too sure if this is actually available as a trade as well. I'll check that out for you guys, but yeah, man, really, really nice cover.
I'm not sure, but yeah, it's definitely a nice cover. Art Germ just smashes it.
Yeah, there's cakes.
A lot too, man.
There's cakes there. That's what matters. There's some nice cakes there.
There's a little bit of everything.
Oh, guys, we have a problem. We have an absolute problem. If you're gonna order this as a trade, no bueno. I'm gonna explain to you why. Here, let me show you
They messed it up with all the words.
Oh yeah, of course, dude. They covered the cakes. Nah. You don't do this. This is terrible. But anyways, but yeah, I like this 1 in 100 incentive.
Well, the other option was to put it on her face.
I'm more of a trade guy, Mike. Well, put it down the middle, man. You could have put it down the middle. I don't know. Anyways, exactly, Chia. Bastards. But anyways, moving on from that, we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 12, the 1 in 10 incentive, and you got a Shredder cover here, Kevin Eastman. Dude, issue 12 has a lot of great covers as well. There's a nice John Boy one, which is on FOC this week as well. But this Eastman, love this cover. So good.
Yeah, Shredder's on fire right now because of his series.
Yeah, I find this is an amazing cover. I'd actually get this signed by Eastman if I had a chance to pick this up. I think this is a nice book to get signed.
Definitely.
Yeah. So this is wonderful.
Did you see the Shredder Gonzo variant?
There's a Shredder Gonzo variant?
Yeah, the Shredder got delayed and it came out last week when you were, I guess. So. No, actually, no, because you don't cover New Comic Book Day. You cover FOC. There's a Shredder #1, Jay Gonzo. Actually, I have 20 coming.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that one. That was the... Oh, no. Hold on. You're talking about that, like, Skull Candy one?
The one that's like Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Gonzo, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice cover.
It was an exclusive. I got 20 of them coming.
Yeah. But no, if it's an exclusive, I didn't... I barely see exclusives, man. It's just not my thing. Nothing wrong with that, but it is a very sick cover. I just saw it and very nice. But just to continue with the FOC, right here we've got Spider-Man Noir #1. So many good things about this, man. One being that Eric Larson's taking care of the story, which has me really excited. You got the first appearance of Earth 90214, Gwen Stacy, which, of course, I'm a Gwen Stacy collector. I pick up a lot of Gwen Stacy books, and here it's an automatic if I'm thinking just Gwen Stacy. But for myself, dude, I like Spider-Man Noir, man. I love this. Anything Spidey related, it's a pickup for me. So yeah, but Eric Larson being on this is really exciting for me.
Yep, that's what I think makes this one really special. The fact that it's Eric Larson.
Yeah, you see
from Spider-Man before, and then his Savage Dragon, and so it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, the Mayo is on this as well now, right? You know what I mean? Like on this cover, I'm seeing a lot of the Mayo everywhere, dude. Like the Mayo's working again. I'm gonna put him up there. We were talking about Dan Mora working like a machine, dude. The Mayo is pumping out a ton of work, man. Yeah, kudos to him because, dude, you got him here on this main cover, the cover A for Spider-Man Noir issue #1. Then you've got this amazing David Mack 1 in 100. Yo, this is a sick Mac cover. Sick Mac cover.
In Mac fashion.
Yeah.
Like you could tell instantly it's David Mack.
Yeah, it kind of gives me like those, the James Bond with the
smoke
flowing. I love that. Yeah, love this. Tim asking, that's If my leak, yeah, I took care of that leak a long time ago. Yeah. But that was a nice cover. DCKO #1 cover N polybagged. Ah, yes, we said we were going to talk polybags a few times tonight, and here we are with the DCKO blind bags, and there are a lot, and I mean a lot of cool covers coming out for this. Some even featuring wrestlers, bro. Did you see the one with Hangman Page?
I think I
From
did.
AEW.
I think I did. 17 foils though. And you got the gold foil, the Jim Lee gold foil. That's a 1 in 500. Then you got the 1 in 1,000 Jimenez.
Yep.
Also gold foil. Then you got the regulars. You got the Kubert 1 in 25. And then what was the other one? The 1 in 50, the Aja cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys very, very quickly as well. I know I'm sharing my screen more than actual slides tonight, but they're just too good, guys. I have to show you these, man. I have to show you these. Hold up, let me just fix the screen. So DCKO, first off, this Jim Lee, automatic. No doubt about it. This is an absolute pickup. Look at that.
Look at the detail in that.
Has no business going this hard. No business. And it's a cover B.
Right.
Crazy. I shared that to my story the second I saw it. I was like, yep. I love this Superman Daniel Warren Johnson cover over here where he's giving himself like a it looks like he's giving a spine. I don't know what it is.
Some wrestling move. Suplex, what?
It's like, yeah, suplex spine buster. I don't know what the hell's going on. But yeah, it's pretty much what it looks like. Frank Cho has a nice cover as well. I haven't seen the Jay Lee, but you got the Del Mundo right here. I think this Ben Oliver face-off cover is sick. I don't know if you guys saw this. Very nice cover. This is a sick cover. But another one I just brought up before was the Hangman Page cover. Here you got Lobo fighting Hangman Page, and I like that they're going to be including a few wrestlers, man, on these covers. I find these covers, they go hard. They go hard.
Sick cover.
Yeah, so if you're a fan of wrestling, Steve, I know you're in the chat, and yeah, being a wrestling fan, it's an automatic. Like this, the Capullo variant, where you got them all facing off. You've got incentive covers, and then here's the blind bag outcomes. You got this 1 in 100 Mark Spears, which is amazing. I saw this bracket foil as well, and it looks like I think there's 32 characters that I think they're all going to come together as the issues come about, because I think this is for issue 1, and then there's other ones coming out as well, so keep an eye out for those. But yeah, the incentives are pretty damn cool. Hold on. Yeah, I think those are pretty much it. This is all foil stuff that comes out after, which, to be honest with you, I really don't care for. I'm not much of a foil lover. I don't know if you are.
Well, I am and I'm not. Like, I like spot foils. I like embossed covers. My problem with the foils is, like when you put them in a slab, they're just so dark,
Brainbuster. Why couldn't I say it was a Brainbuster? I don't know. But yeah, dude, I love them all. Mark Spears, Dark Side, let's go. There was a lot of good ones, man. For me though, that Jim Lee cover is just amazing. I love the one with Hangman Page on it. There's so many covers. Yeah, they make it impossible to get them all. And look, we'll talk about the blind bag stuff later on. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how people handle themselves with this DCKO one. But speaking of Mark Spears, guys, we have other Spears variants as well on FOC this week. You got Flash 25, which is awesome. And then you've got, it's a reverse Flash on the cover, but the issue is Flash 25. And then you got Crypto and Superman on this cover here for Superman Unlimited #5. So I don't know, man. I don't trust Superman with the way he's holding Crypto's neck there, bro.
I don't know.
I can see it happening. I can see. No, it would never happen. Come on.
I don't know. Yeah, but it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
So Crypto accidentally breaks Superman's neck.
I can see that happening. But yeah, I love this cover, man. It's absolutely both covers. Sorry, they're both nice. I say it oftentimes, but when it comes to Mark Spears, I really much prefer his originals. These card ones are just slapping so hard. They look great, dude. I love these Spears variants. Like they look like trading cards type thing. Yeah. And I don't know if you guys have seen Mark Spears' trading cards that he had. Dude, those were amazing. Some of them, I think, yeah, there's some of them that have become covers as well. But yeah, just such amazing stuff, man. I think his stuff goes good on trading cards. So now seeing the trading card stuff to comics, I like seeing that. It's really cool, really cool. Yeah, but anyways, moving on for that. Speaking of Mark Spears, guys, Mark Spears monsters, the monster and the wolf, #1. Look at that, guys. FOC, more blind bags. But guys, this blind bag contains one of 75 Mark Spears variants. You're getting 75 covers, guys. This is no,
and golden tickets, I think, right? Chance to get sketches.
Dude, there is amazing stuff that is available.
I ordered a couple. Guess from where?
Comic Nation.
ComicNation.us, guys. He had different packs you could order.
Yeah, but you know what I'm going to ask you now.
Are we going to break any on stream? Hell yeah, man.
No. That's nowhere close to what I was going to ask you, man. What I was going to ask you is
blind bags, man. That's going to be giveaways every month.
I just wanted to know if you used the discount code, bro. That's all I wanted to know.
Bro, I have a special account with ComicNation.us.
Yeah, I could imagine. But the amount of stuff that you're ordering, and rightfully so, good for you. They're great guys, man. So shout out to Comic Nation. But yes, the blind bag, guys, 75 different covers are going to be available. Yes, Henchman, does Mark Spears even sleep? That is a great question. I have no idea, man. This is absolutely nuts to see that 75 different covers are going to be here, a lot of different ratios, etc. I agree with Ozzy, man. I think this. Because this has been available for quite a few weeks, man. A lot of shops have already started like pre-selling these on their websites, etc. But like this is your final week to get it, guys. Like if you do not pre-order it on this FOC, you're gonna be kicking your own ass. And don't blame anyone else come New Comic Book Day, because who knows how this ends up. Will it be Battle Beast? Blind bag level, I think it surpasses it, and I do think it's gonna surpass.
I think this has a potential because it has more substance than the Battle Beast. I don't know. I love Ryan Otley, but I don't know. Mark Spears is on fire right now.
Yeah, and I when you factor how much there is behind this, and kudos to Mark Spears. Because putting this together, dude, 75 different covers, a lot of work, man, a lot of work, and I hope it hits such insane numbers and does well. I think it will. It goes without saying.
I'm eager to see how Keen Spot handles their blind bags. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we shall see. But I know I'm gonna be pre-ordering a couple. I think I've got I ordered 2 bundles of 5. I know Comic Legion actually, not to give a cheap plug, guys, but Comic Legion actually has a deal going right now. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Comic Nation might have one.
Yeah, they do. They did. I think they still do.
Yeah,
but I ordered from Comic Nation as soon as they dropped it. I forgot what was. I think I took like 25 packs. I think I bought 2 of them, or 2 30 packs or something like that. I don't remember.
You picked up how many?
2 30 packs.
2 30 packs. So you ordered like 60 packs.
60 packs.
Bro, I was thinking I was crazy by ordering like 10. Like yo.
I mean, the Comic Nation had a sale.
Yeah, you capitalized. Good for you, man. That's the way to do it, guys. But yeah, keep an eye out, guys. I'm sure there's sales out there, but it is the final FOC, so don't sleep on it, man. You don't want to miss it. And here, just to show you guys, $680 is the price that they have it at their discount right now at Comic Legion. It's $850 Canadian. If you're Canadian, you know that sucks with the conversion. Hitting $850, but $41.95 is what it would cost us for 5 packs to regular price, and they got a bundle going right now for $29.36. So that's not bad, guys. It's probably the cheapest I've seen anywhere. Plus, you get 5% back as a reward, so you kind of have more money to spend afterwards in the future. So yeah, I think that's the best deal I've seen so far for this one. But if you guys haven't pre-ordered, can't stress it enough. You might want to do that. The 1 in 250 incentive. Yo, this is killer. This is killer.
This is a foil, I think. No.
Yep.
Yeah, hollow foil. Okay. Yeah, no, this is sick.
Yeah, I love this, man.
I love samurais.
Yeah, sick cover. But moving on from this, guys, I want to show you something.
Nice.
I know I usually save the biggest book for last, but this has partially something to do with me, but not entirely anything to do with me. And there's a reason why I saved this for last, okay? On the back of this book, Armored issue number 6, I want to say a big thank you to Cloverleaf, to Covrprice, and I want to say a big thank you to Michael Schwartz, man, because what they have added to the back of this book is actually a little blurb that I had done regarding the book. I've been talking about Armored for quite some time, and I campaign it because I actually do enjoy the read. So I want to say congratulations to Michael Schwartz, because right now with issue 6, it's going to be moving forward. It's no longer what was a mini series. It's going to be continuing. So shout out to Michael Schwartz. But one thing I want to share with you guys, it's crazy because I think this could open up somewhat of a hot topic style discussion here. But I was talking with Michael Schwartz, and he was telling me that basically the original plans for Armored were completely derailed by Diamond. Now, if you're wondering why, guys, every cent that Michael Schwartz made on the book, he obviously reinvested into future books, right? Future issues that are going to come out for this. But unfortunately, both Clover and Michael Schwartz have not seen a single penny for issues 3 to 5. With everything that's happening at Diamond right now, it kind of sucks. How, people that are trying to, do their thing right now within comics, especially those, the indie publishers, Michael Schwartz is grinding to get this out there. Kind of sucks, man. But shout out to him, because with the Kickstarter, the hardcover did very well on the Kickstarter. So shout out to everybody who backed that. Yeah, man, power to you guys for powering through. I apologize for saying Cloverleaf. I don't know why I said Cloverleaf, but yes, Covrprice. Thank you both, Covrprice, and thank you, Michael Schwartz, for choosing my blurb to print on the back of the book. So yeah, my first blurb makes it to a comic, guys. There you go. If you order it,
Black Crown is mainstream.
Sorry,
Black Crown is mainstream now. You're gonna see him next to like New York Times,
No, nowhere close. But like I said, I love the book. I had a great conversation with Michael Schwartz over about a year ago on this channel regarding the book when it was kicking off, and I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? This is one of my guilty pleasures, a book that I really enjoy reading, and I'm happy to see that he's going to be able to continue to go with this, continue to let it run, and he powered through some of the harder times as of late with everything going on at Diamond. So shout out to you, shout out to Covrprice, and yeah, man, keep on trucking, baby. Let's go. I want to see some more Armored coming my way over on all future FOCs. Yeah, exactly. But all right, guys, those were the FOC picks of the week by Lefteros. Again, if you live in the United States, you want to order any of these books, go visit comicnation.us. They give you 15% off of the cover price, but you get an additional 5% off by using discount code Black Crown. And if you're in Canada, well, you got comiclegion.ca. They give you 20% off every single week, but if it's your first order, use discount code ENLIST. They'll give you an additional 5% off of your first order. Now, you could head on over to the Covrprice website as well to see why Lefteros picked the books that he picked tonight. There's full write-ups for FOC, for New Comic Book Day, which I know he's working on right now as we speak. The man doesn't sleep, so shout out to him. And, of course, I also go live with the rest of the crew for the top 10, the Shakers, and maybe some future shows that are up and coming. Keep an eye out for those over on Covrprice. And if it's your first time here, guys, hit the subscribe button, man. Come and hang out with me next Sunday and every Sunday after that, man. Looking forward to it. But all right, love for comics, my man. We did it. We made it through the FOC selections of the week, but it's time we look at what's happening on the market. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. All right, guys, it's time for the market report. And what is the market report? Well, I'm taking a look at all books selling on multiple platforms, whether it be the House of Stein, CBSI, Key Collector, Covrprice, Go Collect, checking sales on eBay. If you got an Instagram, I'm checking that out too. And I know some people do post some sales, which is always interesting. So those of you doing that on IG, I appreciate you. Now, of course, most importantly, though, is my brother Michael Baker. That's right, the Baker Shakers. Michael Baker hits me up every single day to tell me what is going on, what he is seeing sell on the aftermarket. So, that being said, let's kick it off with the first sale this week. We have Robocop #1. Yes, the book found in dollar bins everywhere. But if we're going back to 1990, the newsstand edition seems to be the one people like because CGC 9.8 now sold for $385. Cover price, daily shaker this week. Not bad.
I think it deserves this price, man. Robocop. They couldn't like. He's like the original of, he couldn't be duplicated, basically.
Yeah.
Name another Robocop you know about.
It's the future of law enforcement, dude. It's so funny. I was playing. There's a video game that came out like about a year ago or something.
Yeah, that was sick. You could throw people out the window and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the playthrough. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, so it was a free download for PlayStation Plus subscribers, etc. And I downloaded it, man, and I was having fun. I don't know why. It was just so fun. It's no Call of Duty, let me tell you. It's no Battlefield. It ain't on that level, but it's just fun to walk through stuff, shoot shit, shoot people, throw them out windows.
Hardcore, man.
Yep. Yeah, good times. But Robocop #1, guys, like I said, you can come across this book pretty much anywhere and everywhere. But the newsstand hits an all-time high sale right now in a CGC 9.8 for $385. Very impressive to see. It was a cover price daily shaker. And yeah, man, this one took me back. When I saw this, I was like, what? Really?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where we're at.
Deserves it, man. I think Robocop is,
of course.
It was part of my childhood. Like I was, anyway. I'm not even talking anymore. 1990.
Absolutely. Can't go wrong. But anyway, guys. Yeah, moving on from Robocop. Yo, check this out. X-Men 300, guys. We're going back to 1993. Now, if you're noticing something with this photo, that's because this is a non-foil error copy. And we think this is the only one on the census because a CGC 9.6 sold for $1,200. Baker shaker this week, and it is sick. I saw this, and it was a green label because it's a non-foil, right? And dude, I looked at the sale, and I'm like, it's crazy because this issue of X-Men 300 you could find 1,000 times over and over with the foil. I have never ever come across a copy where I got to see it as a non-foil. It looks weird as shit with the white background, but it kind of works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
But people like this stuff. People collect this stuff.
Errors, forget about it. There's people love errors. They love, books with that are like I forgot that word. That you're not supposed you know what? Yeah, this book is great.
But yeah, no, I know what you're gonna say. Like when it's got
controversial books, they like that's the word I was trying to get out of my mouth. I'm like contradicting. No, it's controversial. Controversial books, error books.
Yeah, well, the controversial ones, man. We've talked about those several times, man. There was that Superman book. I've said it in the past that they had to recall and change the beer in Superman's hand and Clark Kent's hand and whatever. But yeah, people like that stuff. But these errors, dude, to see this in a non-foil selling at this price, this blew my mind. And $1,200 is not chump change. This is very big coin for an error. And again,
imagine if this would have been a big key.
Sorry? Yeah, imagine if it would have been a key. This would have been probably way more, but not the case. It's still very impressive sale, though. Not like forget the fact that it's not a key. Still, X-Men 300 in a error non-foil CGC 9.6 sold for $1,200. Baker, man, shout out to you for this one. Yeah, imagine had this been a 9.8. I don't want to imagine, dude. I don't.
Oh wait, this is a 9.6. I just realized that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 9.6, not a 9.8, bro. But anyways, moving on from this, Superman 680, guys. It's so funny. We go back to 2008 with this. You have the crypto cover depiction by Alex Ross. Now, if you thought that the fatigue was going to kick in, like, oh, here's the hype train and it's going to die out, no. Instead, it ends up having its highest sale date, TGC 9.8, 325 US dollars. Very impressive. One of the best crypto covers out there, in my opinion. Alex Ross slayed it with this one. Everybody flocked to it immediately when Superman was coming out. And then after it came out, it's still doing very well on the aftermarket. In fact, it's breaking its own records and still going up.
The fact that it's an Alex Ross too, it's good for a lot of collectors too.
Oh, dude, absolutely, absolutely. I know JD is getting excited because I know he likes Delotto. I know he likes the Ross covers. And he says, I need to get mine graded. Love this cover. I encourage you to do so because, man, it's great if you have it already in your collection. My question is, if you did have it in your collection and in 9.8, would you be a seller now seeing where it's at and how it's come up significantly since the release of Superman and even before?
Not bad, 325.
Are you a seller if you had this in your collection?
I don't collect this, but people that loves Alex Ross and how he does his Superman, they're gonna want to definitely buy this book as like a companion to their collection.
Yeah,
even if they don't like crypto,
I love this. It's an amazing cover. Yeah, amazing cover, and a CGC 9.8 of Superman 680 just sold for 325 US dollars. Wild. Yeah, Derek is saying sell. Supergirl might bring the price up more as well, and I agree with you, Scotty Doo, man, because you saw how the film ended, right? Crypto is now with Supergirl, and I imagine we're going to see crypto in that film. And yeah, I could only see this going upwards, man. I don't see this coming down.
Crypto's going to have his own movie by the end of the year.
That would be great. That would be great. But anyways, moving on, guys. G.I. Joe America's Elite #1. I loved seeing this. This takes us to 2005. You got the Graham Crackers Platinum cover right here. Captain America #1. The Captain America Comics 1 homage. Raw near mint, sold for 195 US dollars. This was a cover price daily shaker. Highest sale recorded to date for this cover. Didn't even know this existed. I'm going to be honest with you. I had no idea.
Me either. And I love G.I. Joe,
Yeah, I could see that. You're wearing a little something right there.
Destro.
Yeah, I see that. I see it. There it is. There it is. But yeah, man, this is a sick cover, dude. I had no idea these were even in existence. And now that I saw it, it's kind of like, man, I got to keep my eyes peeled for this.
Yeah, Devil's Q Publishing. They had a bunch of nice covers.
Yep. Absolutely. Michael Baker saying only $195. This is a deal. I kind of agree with him, man.
Sure.
I think this is good. I really think this is good. A good price. First time seeing this book for Armin. Same thing from myself. Never saw this before. Saw it, came across it, and I know Captain America 1 has been homaged God knows how many times, but dude, I love this. This is sick.
No, this is cool, man. I love graham crackers.
This guy, I love it. But anyways, guys, run your mint 195 US dollars for this one. The chat seems to all agree, man, that it seems like a good deal.
Well, watch me buy this at the end of the show.
Yeah, everyone eats Graham's crackers. Don't act like you don't. Check this out, guys. Ex Necrotia #1. This goes back to 2009. It's a Lost Boys movie poster homage by Clayton Crane. CGC 9.8, $270. Baker Shaker this week. I like this, man. I like this homage. This is very well done. Clayton Crane did a great job.
Lost Boys, man. You had me at Lost Boys.
Yeah, you like the film?
Yeah, I love the film.
It's a classic. It's an absolute classic.
I love vampires.
Yeah. And yeah, man, if you like Clayton Crane, dude, and you like Lost Boys, I think this is just a sick cover. It's so well done. So well done.
270 though, I don't know. Probably sell it.
It's up there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh my God, Stan Swagger with the comment of the night. Is that Rhea Ripley? Oh my God. Duh. Yeah, I see it. I see it. So yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, man, Ex Necrotia #1, the Lost Boys movie poster homage by Clayton Crane. CGC 98270. I dig it. I dig it. It's up there. All right. One of, if not my, I want to say all-time grail when it comes to video game comics is Maximum Carnage #1. This being from 1994's Acclaim Entertainment promotional. It's a partial photo cover, as you can see, but a CGC 9.0 sold for $360 US. Baker Shaker this week. I wish I had this in my collection. I unfortunately don't. I swear to God, before I close my eyes, I need to have this book in my collection. It takes me back to my childhood because I played this video game with my brother all the time. All the time.
Good luck to getting this book, man. Look, a 9.0, 360 US.
Yep. It's up there, dude. And it's, the gap from a 9.0, like as the grades get higher, the price climbs very
9.8, 2,500.
Yep. Oh my God, Armin, this is devastating news, dude. This book is crazy too. UPS lost one of these.
No, Armin, damn.
Yo, I would have been at UPS headquarters. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Sorry to hear that happened to you, Armin, but like I said, this for me is one of my all-time video game grails that I need to have in my collection. And it's easily in my top five for video game books. And it was I still go back to play this every now and then. Maximum Carnage. I played it on SNES. I know it was available also on Sega, but dude, pure nostalgia for me. Before BC goes to sleep tonight, he'll have to have no. I mean, like, close my eyes for good, dude. Like before I close my eyes for good. I don't even sleep anymore, so that's another problem. But Maximum Carnage #1, CGC 9.0, $360, man. All right, everyone's excited about the crossovers coming. Of course, we've got Batman, Deadpool, etc. But check this out. Silver Surfer Superman was a crossover that happened back in time. And when exactly? That was 1997. You had DC Marvel crossover stories. Here you have George Perez, who actually wrote this story. There's 299s on the census when it comes to this one, and a CGC 9.9 just recently sold for $375. That's right, Michael Baker, Ron Lim. I love this cover. Now, the story itself, I haven't read this. I have not read this, and now it's on my to-read list.
I have one of these.
You do?
But it's not a 9.9 though. It's raw. So
yeah,
it might be a 9.6 or something.
Yeah, people are saying got this loose reader and unread, so yeah, it's got to. I got to pick one up. I want to read this, man. I didn't even know George Perez was on this, so that now when I figure that out, got to pick this up. On a throwdown between Superman and Silver Surfer, I feel like Superman would win all day.
Yeah, I don't know. Surprise me, Silver Surfer.
But yeah, man, I think this is a neat book. I love Ron Lim work, and this is a wonderful cover. Silver Surfer, Superman, #1, CGC 99, because there's two of them, not one. There's two of them.
Yeah,
$375. Crazy.
Nuts.
Yep. But all right, Exquisite Corpses, #1. Here's a book I have read and love. This one came out this year. It's the Shubina cover, limited to 400 copies, a PSA 10. So
what?
$250 Baker Shaker this week. If I'm not mistaken, Baker told me that a certain someone sent him this sale. If I'm not mistaken, it's Derek Nyman. I don't know if he's here in the chat. But yeah, pretty interesting. PSA sale is now taking place. I've been seeing a lot of PSA 10s.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
They're more than normal. we rarely see 10s out of CGC.
Yeah. Celtic Corgi, also known as a CGC 9.9.
There you go, Celtic Corgi. You hit the nail on the head on this one.
I love it, man. I love it. But
let the Shubina don't sleep.
Yeah, but first, what do you think of that, by the way, with the CGC PSA stuff, like the grading, like the PSA 10s? I'm seeing a lot of them. Does it kind of throw you off?
A lot of them. I'm not going to say anything, back, because everyone's, they're just, starting their, plight, let's say with grading comics, even though they're veterans in the game for PSA cards and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
but I actually like them. What the 10's a yellow label, right? And I think 9.8 is a
Yeah,
red
it's
label.
yellow. Well, it's like gold.
Gold, yeah. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, for that for sure.
And you know what? Like, how many of us have sent something in and I'm like, what? This book is flawless, man. Why did I get this 9.8 grade? This could have been a 9.9.
Yeah, I want to bring this up because Kilted Corgi, it would have been on the FOC selections this week, but apparently it got pulled. So I'm not too sure what's happening with that one. But yeah, Shubina is doing a Conan magazine.
Nice.
Was it the Conan magazine or was it Heavy Metal? I think
Heavy
it was
metal.
Heavy Metal.
Heavy metal.
Yeah, the Heavy Metal one is the one I'm thinking of, and that was the one that was on FOC, but then it's not on FOC, so I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I love Shubina's work, man. Absolutely stunning work, and this cover is great. Cover is great.
Yep. I may have this.
If you do, let me know. Let me
have
know. I want to see it.
With the corpses, I have the ones that Bird City dropped too. What do you call? I'm not sure if those were like limited to 400.
I think there was also there another limited print for this cover? No. Was there like a black and white? No.
You know that I can't for
No,
some
not
reason.
black and white.
For the life of me, I can't keep track of these covers, and I have so many.
There's a lot. There's a lot. That's for sure. But Exquisite Corpse is number one in a PSA 10, sold for $250. Up next, guys, one of my favorites when it comes to Scotty Young's, earlier covers is Guardians of the Galaxy 25. I love this from 2010. It's the 1-in-15 ratio by Scotty Young. There's 19 CGC 9.8s on the census of CGC, and a 9.8 just recently sold for $300. I know some people will have this. I know Laura, Miss Bird City, has or had a copy, if I'm not mistaken. Love it, man. I think photos don't do it justice, man. When you see this in person, man, it really stands out. I love Scotty Young's earlier work. I really do.
Yeah, and you don't even see this cover around like that, so I think 300 is a fair price.
I went to my LCS this week to clear out my bin, and when I got there, this was on the wall, man. And
I won. Nice.
Yeah, I was tempted to scoop it up. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was tempted. It was a bit up there. Price wise, it was up there. But very tempting. Very tempting. It's just amazing to look at. Scotty Young did great work with this. So yeah. Yeah, no surprise that a CGC 9.8 of Guardians of the Galaxy 25, the 1-in-15 ratio by Scotty Young, sold for $300. JD, you never saw this? Well, I'm happy to have shown this to you because, yeah, it's such a wicked cover, man. And if you come across it, let me know, man. Let me know. Pick it up, dude. Pick it up. If the price is right, of course. If the price is right. Now, Spawn 283. What's a Baker Shaker without a Spawn book? We go to 2018 with this one. It's an Image Expo edition. There's 37 CGC 9.8s of this on the census, and a CGC 9.8 just recently sold for $690. This is the book I was confusing Exquisite Corpses with, because this one, I believe the Image Expo colored version, as you could see here, was limited to like 400 or something, and then there was a black and white one that was like a lower print, like 200. Michael Baker for sure knows that for a fact, or if I'm spitting fucking nonsense, but that's what I had read online. I never saw this cover before. It's a nice cover, but $690 is nuts. Again, it's not an easy book to find. It is one that was exclusive, right? There was an Image Expo edition, so
right. $690. Wow. I mean, look, you've always said it, Spawn collectors are special people. and it's evident that they have bank because they bought this for $690.
Yeah. Baker's saying he has this. The price is very good. He's seen it go for over 1,000. By seeing it means he paid over 1,000.
Baker has it. No further questions.
Exactly, man. Yeah, I agree, JD. He is killing it with his shakers tonight. Very interesting book, man. I love this. I love seeing this, but the price tag is crazy, man. I love when a book that I've never known of, and we learn about these exclusives or these expos or these cons and all these things. It's always fun to see. And a CGC 9.8 of Spawn 283, sold for $690 man. All right, we were talking Delauto, man. One of my all-time favorite Delauto covers right here is X23 number 1. It goes back to 2010. 1 in 25 ratio by Delauto. I scrolled past this over on Thursday when I was hosting the Shakers with the crew, and we saw this up there with some other books that kind of made an I found it impressive to be where it was among some of the other books that were there at $1,495 for a CGC 9.8. Again, this is X23 number 1. This is the 1 in 25 ratio by Delauto. There's a total of 170 on the census. So
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm just saying a lot for a lot of people to be like, oh, it's not my book is worth $1,500. But you know what? This does check all the boxes. It's a ratio, it's a Delauto, and it's a sick cover. And X23 is hot right now. Daphne King's going to all the cons too, you know.
Yeah.
He's keeping it alive, you know, which is awesome. And yeah.
Yeah, she's crushing it. I know everybody who went to Fan Expo was going fucking gaga all over her, man. Like they they were saying she was stunning, and with reason. I mean, she is, and dude, I when I think of her, Daphne Keane, I think of this cover, man. Like this cover, dude, I want to see this replicated. If they could bring this in some form, live action, just to pose, like even for a split second, I'd be so happy. Because I love this cover. Delauto did an amazing job with this, and it's just amazing. So X23 number 1, CGC 9.8 to $1,495. Cover price daily shaker.
That's respect.
Big sale. Big sale. Shout out to Michael Baker though. He actually sent me a 9.6 sale, which was up there as well. But when I saw the 9.8 sale, I had to talk about this because it's a top sale, man.
Who mentioned Underworld? Yeah.
Sorry?
Someone mentioned Underworld. Yeah, I'm getting Underworld vibes with the character on this one too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is one of her best covers. I agree, dude. When it comes to X23, amazing. Yeah. But anyways, moving on from this, Sonic the Hedgehog issue 50. I had to throw in some video games. 1997, a newsstand edition, which apparently there's only 5 CGC 9.8s on the census. Now we don't know how many newsstands are on that census, but a CGC 9.8 of this book sold for $450. Love this. This is sick. This is hold on. I might be biased. For me, it's sick. For you, it's probably like, what the fuck am I looking at?
No, I like it. I like it. I'm getting like cartridge vibes.
Yeah, right.
Cartridge cover vibes.
Right. It feels like that. But man, yo, you come across these earlier Archie books, man. All the entire run from Archie has some heaters in there, man, and it is hard to come across these in great condition. So seeing a 9.8 sell at $450 does not surprise me. Like I said, there's not many. Like, you know, I was just saying, it's hard to come across good conditions when it comes to these books. As you can see, there's only 5 9.8s on the census. We have no idea how many are newsstands or direct, because obviously CGC didn't classify which was which. But still, $450. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but knowing how hard it is to come across these in top condition.
Yeah, I see that. I see where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad, man. I don't think it's too
and
bad.
It's a milestone cover too. It's number 50.
Yeah. See, Peter K is saying he's got this, but it's beat up. And that's the thing is, man, kids read the shit out of this, for sure, man. Sonic.
What are comics for?
Exactly. That's exactly it, man. That's what they're for. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog issue 50 in a CGC 9.8, $450. Guys, cul-de-sac number 1. The Impaled edition that was limited to 36 copies. In a CGC 9.8 sold for $1,526. People, I know how some of you feel. Some had said this is gimmicky. Some like this. There's 36 copies. It's impaled with that branch in the slab.
It's a stake, right? No, it's
stake. Sorry, I said a branch. Yeah, with the stake. And it was custom made, dude. I know that Laura, Miss Bird City, and Anthony at the Bird City Comics were saying in our group chat how, this took time. This took time, man, for them to to assemble. Laura actually and Anthony had one. I think this sale might even be theirs, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that, but this is wild. I don't know if you guys have you seen what the impaled
It's
looks like?
just it's just different. You know, I was thinking about instead of a steak, put something else. I don't even want to say what it is.
Oh my god.
On a Vaporella cover or something.
Yeah, but here, hold on. I'm gonna try to find you guys the impaled
So
edition.
it stands on its own because of the steak.
Sorry?
Does it stand on its own because of the steak, or is because the
Here,
steak
look.
goes through?
No, it goes right through, bro. It goes right through. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like, man.
What about
Here
messing
you
up
can
the
see it.
CGC?
So there it is, man. That's the impaled edition. Like you can see, it's going right through the slab, and it's nuts, dude.
Yeah, I think it serves as a stand for it too. Is what I'm saying. Like you
Yeah.
see how it's tilted.
Yeah, look, actual stake through the comic. Again, gimmicky, of course. Some people like it, some people
Conversation
don't.
piece. Hey,
Sorry?
Sam, what's that thing? Why'd you put that piece of wood through the book over there? No, it came like that. It came like that. It was a limited impaled edition.
Yep. It wouldn't fit on the wall behind me, that's for sure,
That
man.
piece is $1,500, Gary. I'll
I
have
love how
you know.
you're having a self conversation right there. It's hilarious.
I'll have you know. It's a very interesting book, first of its kind. And CGC,
But yeah,
CGC had
man.
no part in it. They said, "No, we're full of controversies already. You know, Banana Gate and all this stuff, Ben Gate. We don't want a Steak Gate."
Yeah. No, State Gate. State Gate. But yeah, no. You have Henchman over here asking, is every stake unique? It seems to be the case, man. Because these again were all individually done. It was a process to get this done. It was not easy, from what I understood. And yeah, here, look, I don't know if you guys can still see. Hold on. Let me take this out. I'll put this here. You can see, look, it's serving as a stand, like you were saying.
Yeah. Look at that. That's crazy. Definitely a conversation piece. Definitely like something like a collector's piece.
Yeah. This is insane, dude. Insane. But anyways, that sold for $1,526. Not chump change either, dude.
The person that bought it had to have it. They're like, I need this.
Rattlesnake, yo, I didn't think of that. Could you imagine trying to ship this shit?
Ooh. I'm thinking a Medusa cover with a snake coming out. Oh,
This guy.
Nobody steal that idea.
No idea.
Nobody steal that idea. I'm gonna come up with my own exclusive.
Yeah. Derek's saying I don't mind gimmicks, but I do mind when CGC is involved, and it's a good point because man, I'm seeing different grades amongst these, right? Like if it's impaling through the book, it's kind of like, so why is one a 9.8 and the other one gets a 9.4, etc. So I don't know how that works. I really don't. But yeah, either way, man, these are just very interesting. Pretty cool.
What Scotty Do says, a coffee table book for sure.
A refund requested. Damage description. Stick through the book.
You know what? I have a serial killer coffee book table. I'll replace it with one of these.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Armin, man. They should all be no grade on the book. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It should have been that way. But anyways, it is what it is.
What if they got it after the fact, and like they did that at the publisher?
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't know what the process was entirely in depth or in detail, but I do know that it was a long process.
Like the experiment worked. It's $1,500 for the book.
Yeah, books were graded first, then customized. So there you go.
That's it.
Yeah. But anyways, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Cool to sack number one, CGC 9.8, $1,526. Guys, the book that everybody was anticipating to see just how well it would sell on the aftermarket. Ultimate Fallout number 4. First appearance of Miles Morales, the only CGC 9.9 copy on Census. And how do you know that? Well, just check the spine tick. It'll tell you that it's the only 9.9 that exists.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It sold for $31,001. Covrprice Daily Shaker. It was a shaker all across all platforms. Highest sale recorded to date simply because it's the only sale that's taken place for CGC 9.9. Very interesting because some people already in the chat, like Armin, saying that he thought it would have sold for more. For myself, I'm kind of not surprised to see where it sold because that 1 in 25 did some serious numbers throughout the pandemic. Did I think it would have done more? I would say if we went back a few years, it probably would have done more. But still, $31,000, man. This is a big sale for this book.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to be the only 9.9 we're going to see moving forward. It is the first, but who knows, right? Maybe people now have seen that spine tick and are cracking their 9.8s.
Exactly. If you had a 9.8, you're gonna want to crack it and try and shoot for a 9.9 because hey, that's a big leap.
Yeah, this sold in auction, man. I think it had like 106 bids on it. I lost it by $1, bro. That's the worst part. I lost it by $1. No, but jokes aside, dude, it had like 106 bids on it. There was a lot of action on it, and I'm kind of surprised.
That's basically what happened with that price. That person did lose it by $1.
Oh, for sure. Somebody for sure bid it up to like that $1 and just to win it. But yeah, man. Again, I'm surprised at the fact that it's sold at 31,000. Did I expect more? I kind of anticipated a bit more, but 31,000 seems understandable. It makes sense. I'm curious to see if we're going to see more. Like I said, I would imagine people are going to start cracking open their 9.8s because if you saw the 9.9, like, dude, that spine tick pissed everybody off.
I didn't put 10 because then it would have been a controversy.
Yeah. Yeah. JSS is saying that this is a total waste of money, man. What do you think?
I'm knowing the history of this book and how it's been, goes up and down, and just down, down, down. I don't know. I mean, Armin says that this book he thought it might have gone for more money. I can't even warrant this 9.9 going for $31,000. Like I could imagine other books that I would want to spend my money on than Ultimate Fallout 4 for $31,000.
Yeah, Hyper saying he was the 101st bid, and I wouldn't doubt it with all the money this guy's racking in from Pokemon packs and shit like that. But
Hyper's a collector too, man.
Yeah, but man, the 9.9 finally sold. It had a huge sale, guys. 31,000 for a 9.9. And here, look, Paperweight, a prime example as to what I was saying. 9.8, his 9.8 is definitely a 9.9 or 10 contender. Exactly. If that one is a 9.9, and like I said, if those of you who have seen the photo of the 9.9, it is questionable. For me, it was pretty questionable. I don't know why it got a 9.9, but
send it in Paperweight. You get a 9.9, you get it back, you sell it, you pay off one of the cars.
Yeah, literally, dude. But yeah, Kilted Corgi saying wait until the CGC 10 drops, not if but when, and it could happen. Could happen.
Or the PSA 10.
Yeah. Yo, you know that this 9.9 literally went straight to auction, right? Like it literally got shipped back and they put it, I think it was on the Comic Link.
Comic Link auction did? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it would have to be a heavy hitter auction,
Yeah. How many spine stress lines are allowed in a 9.8? I always thought it was none, especially if it's color breaking.
It depends on the grader.
Yeah, grading is subjective. Yeah. I hope whoever graded this 9.9 is someone I get every time I send my books in. Why are Comic 10s such a rarity compared to PSA 10 sports cards? Well, it's a different. Well, I don't want to say it's a different grading scale, but I mean the PSA 10s are I don't want to say they're common, but we see a lot more PSA 10s than we do CGC 10s. And I think what separates that is. Now on the comic side, when we look at CGC and PSA and compare the two, CGC's got a 9. They've got the 10, they've got a 9.9, and they've got a 9.8. 9.9 seems like already a big win. You know what I mean? We almost never see CGC 10s, whereas PSA has a 9.8 and they have a 10. There's nothing in between. So I think on the card side, maybe that's what it is, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But anyways. guys, that was the market report. Yeah, big sales,
Crazy.
man. There were a lot more big sales, guys. A
You
lot of
ended it with a
auctions.
banger.
Yeah, a lot of auctions came to end with Comic Link, and they were big sales. I don't know if you guys caught us scrolling on Thursday through the Covrprice daily shakers, but on Thursday that's when most came to close, and we were seeing a lot of big sales. And obviously, I mean, I could have gone through some of those, but I wanted to make sure to bring some other sales that maybe people have missed. But that Ultimate Fallout 4 is just mind blowing, mind blowing.
That's crazy, bananas. Somebody had to have it.
Yeah. But all right, guys, we're going to hit up some of the hot topics. We're going to keep it short, nothing too crazy, because, of course, we do want to give those books away to you. So, for the last time tonight, love, are you ready, bro?
I'm ready to do the giveaways.
Let's get it. All right. Yes, it is time for the hot topics. And as I said at the beginning of the show, there's quite some hotness going on, man, when it comes to blind bags and stuff like that. But yeah, people are going back and forth, giving their opinions, what they think, etc. So we're gonna give you guys ours as well. And if anybody loves blind bags, that's love for comics. There he is. But before we get into that stuff, I don't know if you guys saw this, man. Jackie Chan's stunt team is working on Spider-Man Brand New Day. Fuck yeah, man. This is amazing to see. I want to see some insane fight scenes. And the more that is coming out regarding this film, man, I keep getting more and more excited. Every time I tell myself I can't get more excited, here we are. Here we are.
The fact that Jackie Chan stunt team, come on, Jackie Chan's known for his stunts, man. It's just like, this is going to be crazy.
Yep. That's true, man. Yo, Chia's saying they also worked on Shang-Chi.
I want to see like behind the scenes, like, like just so you can see, how Jackie Chan like jump through a ladder, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, dude, it's gonna be wild. So far, I've seen. I'm gonna be honest. I keep saying this every week. I've seen too much. I know that. Sorry.
If he was younger, he there wouldn't be no stunt team. He is the stunt team. He always was, but I guess because he's older, maybe, now they don't want him to do dangerous stuff.
Yeah, he's up there in age, man, which is it sucks to see that, man, because like I grew up on Jackie Chan, but yeah, man, the more I'm seeing about this film, man, I'm getting more and more excited. I can't wait for it, but at the same time, I kind of want to stop seeing shit. I know Tom Holland is now taking a little bit of a break. He's got his stunt double, who's pretty much handling a good portion of the scenes that are needed for filming right now, and then he's headed back. But yeah, man, I agree with Chiapet. That Shang-Chi bus scene was an all-timer. It was great, dude. It was refreshing for the MCU. You know what I mean? Spider-Man in Rush Hour 4. I could totally see that. Let's get that. he just made
me, you didn't know you needed.
Yeah, he made me think of the scene of at the end of Rush Hour 2, the bloopers, when they throw the guy out of the building, lands on the car, and he's like, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3. Man, I think I'm gonna go back and watch Rush Hour after. But anyways, this is awesome. I'm happy to see this, man. It looks like we're gonna get some good action here in this film. All right, here's a bit of a spicy topic, I guess we could say, but 2025 is the first year since 2011 that a comic book movie hasn't reached 700 million at the global box office. Superman has been the highest of the bunch at 600 million plus, but the conversations going around and round around this are rather interesting. You've got people saying that superhero fatigue is here, and now we're seeing it firsthand. You have some of the biggest characters when it comes to comics, you have Superman and, of course, the Fantastic Four. Superman, without a doubt, is bigger than the Fantastic Four when it comes to the average fan. Whether we want to admit that or not, that's the reality. But do you think, love for comics, that this is actually a superhero fatigue as prime example? Or do you think other things play factor to this?
I think it's more wallet fatigue. People, things are expensive these days. So like me, you think I would have gone to the movie theater to see Superman? I waited for it to come out and available for me to buy it on YouTube. So I bought it for $30 because to rent it was 25. And funny story, one morning I woke up because I saw a Prime charge, and my aunt ordered Superman. She rented it, so I went over there. I was like, "Now you got to watch it." It was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And you know what, man? Here's something that I personally think, whether you guys agree with me or not, but in the last couple of years, I want to say that superhero movie wise, we got some of the best films in Fantastic Four, in Superman, in Thunderbolts. I didn't like Captain America. That's I don't care what anybody says. Don't try to convince me otherwise. It just didn't hit for me the way the other three hit for me. Thunderbolts, which is now on Disney Plus, by the way, it dropped a couple of days ago. So if you guys missed it, I encourage you to watch it. But
I saw it last night on Disney.
Yeah, it's so good, so damn good.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate to see how the box office numbers are, doing this year, especially when it comes to such amazing movies. Now, when we're looking at the box office, you got Niza 2 that hit 1.9 billion worldwide. Then you got Lilo and Stitch that crossed the billion mark. Minecraft movie hit 957. Looking at Superman Falls at 7th place, man, with 611,000. So it just made it cross the 600,000 mark. Fantastic Four hit 506. The Captain America did better than Thunderbolts. Obviously, you would figure that'd be the case because it's Captain America, 415,000. And then you've got 382,000 when it comes to Thunderbolts. But some people who I already saw saying the actual things in the chat, you're spot on, man. Paperweight saying different time, shit's too expensive and people got boxes at home, and that is a big thing, dude. A lot of people just wait and they stream it off of their IPTV or whatever it is.
That too, that's right.
Yeah, global box office is down 25%. That's global across all, you know what I mean? Do I think that stat is factual? I don't know if it's actually 25%.
If you looked at that top of that list, those are movies that you take your kids to. You know what I mean? So
exactly. And I say this multiple times when we talk about the current status of movies, etc., going out. Dude, you want to go with your wife and your two kids, man? You're in the hole like 150 Canadian, dude. That sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of people are looking. Yeah, my bad. I was saying thousand. It's millions, but I realized after. But the thing is, like, to go out, it's expensive, man. Things are changing. The cost of living has changed, and the box office as a whole has come down. I go out to movies now, man, and I'm seeing less and less people. When I see most people, it's opening weekend, and I mean like the Thursday nights on the premiere nights, and then the Fridays do pretty good. Saturdays are all right, and then it just starts to die. You know what I mean? I think we'll see a little bit of a resurgence when we're gonna get closer to, let's say, Doomsday, etc. But I'm not expecting it to bring in the numbers we were seeing prior, man.
Right. Yeah, I don't like unless it's like Lilo Stitch, unless it's like a Disney cartoon or series, something like it. Probably won't see those numbers either.
Yeah. Bison saying we watched Thunderbolts at home the other night, and my kids were trying to talk with a Russian accent for days. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, but Tim saying that movies are done as far as actual numbers. COVID changed the movie game. It did, and it changed everything outside of just movies. It changed, the cost of living. Look at it. The times we're living in right now, not just COVID, but like since COVID. I'm talking since COVID. I'm not blaming just COVID. But a lot of things have shifted, man, whether it be politics, whether it be anything. Like there are things that are making the cost of living a little difficult for the average person. And obviously, a movie night, dude, at $150, man, it's like, am I going to do grocery with $150 or am I going to take my kids out for, a movie and popcorn?
I mean, it's a special time, and it's like an event, like going to a restaurant, nice restaurant, you don't do it all the time.
So this is a good point, man. Kilted Corgi is saying that studios put movies online too soon. Got to stretch that box office. I wonder if it's because we've reached that point now where we're seeing a lot of films, like we were talking about with IPTVs, etc., making its way onto these platforms where people have the option to watch it at home. This is loss of revenue for them, right? This is a big loss of revenue for them. Movies are not hanging out they're not just hanging in theater that much longer as they used to. Um, I'm seeing Superman Fantastic Four still there, which actually I find surprising, but at the same time, there's just not much going on with movies. There's not a lot of heavy hitters coming out. I was looking at what's out this weekend because, Cineplex had a deal this weekend that it was $5 movies all weekend, and I was like, well, there's not much. You know what I mean? It's there's still Superman, there's still Fantastic Four, but yes, it is true that movies tend to stick around in theater for a little bit of time and then just boom, straight to streaming. You can buy it off Amazon Prime, $26. And to be honest with you, man, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like, yo, if I could just wait out 3 weeks, 4 weeks, man, I'll download it off Amazon Prime, make my fucking popcorn in the microwave of like, $1.
I've seen it 3 times.
Sorry,
I've seen Superman 3 times since I've purchased it on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watched it 3 times, and then I've also had it playing. I used to you have stuff playing in the background. While I was working, I had it on.
Yeah.
So I mean, that beats spending $150 at the movie theater. $30 and you're good.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a good point, man. Consumers cherry pick, well, what they spend these days. Times are tough for those who didn't adapt, and it's what it is, man. Before, I'd be out there going to movies, going out, even restaurants, man. That shit got crazy expensive. It's not as cheap as it used to be.
Yeah.
Paperweight saying that, and for Marvel to have their last few films not really profit large, they need to stop paying actors the majority of their budgets. You don't need the biggest names to make a good movie. I agree with him, man. There's actors in the MCU who have surprised me. Some that were kind of like no name-ish, to say the least. I do agree on that point, but again, budget or not, people are not going out as much as it used to be.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen Captain America, but Thunderbolts was pretty good. I watched it last night. Superman was great to me. I haven't seen Fantastic Four yet. I'm waiting for that to land so I can purchase it.
Yeah. This is a prime example, man. For the actors, Thunderbolts. You got Florence. She's great, but I mean the rest of the cast is pretty non-big names, and the movie, in my opinion, is one of the better films to come out this year. It's up there with Superman and Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it was decent. It was decent plot, I think.
Yep. Yeah, Stan. Pedro Pascal is a prime example of this, man. Same actors getting cast over and over for all different movies, TV series. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I found this to be interesting. Some of the comments going back and forth. People saying that it's superhero fatigue. I think it's a lot more than just that. I think it really ties into majority of the stuff we spoke about tonight. But I'm curious to see what the chat's going to say here, because one of my favorite parts of this show is hanging out with the chat and, of course, the co-host every week and seeing what people think when it comes to the hottest topic. Apparently, the early bird gets the worm is the saying we're going to go with for this one. I don't know if you guys saw the Batman Blind as a Bat Polybag Special Edition. That is coming out this week. But for comics, I could see your excitement. You are pumped
because they came out. They came out to a lot of us already.
Yeah, exactly. What do you got stashed? You got like 100 copies?
No, I bought 2 on somebody's stream to give them away. Basically, I didn't buy any. I stood away from these. I'm definitely feeling Battle Beast Deja Vu all over again with LUNAR. How LUNAR sent an email out after the fact also on this, and I think I don't know, I feel they did it to cover their ass, first of all. They probably got heat from the publishers.
Well, let's dive into it then, because yes, it is coming out this week. It's going to be available. I'm sure several people have pre-ordered these, but those who have pre-ordered, some shops, some sellers, whether it be on Whatnot, etc., have already started selling these via other platforms like Whatnot. And not only are they selling them, they're doing the bag rips on their platforms, on Whatnot, and many other platforms, as I said. Now, some people are upset about it. Some people think otherwise. We're going to have that discussion. But as you could see here, you have a comic shop who has them already on the shelves. And shout out to Bleeding Cool for posting this. And then to the right, they showed the 1 in 1000, which I assume has already been opened now. Somebody has seen what it looks like. So we now know what it is. So that being said, it got a lot of traction. Got people talking, and it seems like, well, it was finally heard because LUNAR actually put out a message. And check out this message. They're saying that it was a street date reminder for Batman #1 that DC has been made aware that some retailers have made Batman #1 blind bags available ahead of the official street date to ensure a fair and consistent experience across all sales channels. Brick and mortar retailers and live selling platforms are strictly prohibited from revealing, displaying, or shipping the contents of Batman #1 blind bags so they arrive in the hands of consumers before Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. Please note, selling platforms, Please note, blind bags must not be in customers' possession prior to the street date. The contents of the blind bags may not be shown or disclosed before the street date. Retailers who violate this policy may be restricted from participating in future blind bag programs. We appreciate your cooperation in maintaining the integrity of this release. That was LUNAR. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But DC apparently came out saying this. So the LUNAR stuff. I'm curious what you think about this. Because it kind of does suck. Here's where it sucks and why I think it sucks. You have retailers who are following this, right? They're following this. They're not releasing. They're holding on. Yeah, it's okay. They pre-sold their shit on FOC. They pre-sold to people who pre-ordered. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. eBay, yeah, like you said, it's not shipping out until it's time to ship it out. So that's cool. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But going live, let's say on Whatnot, and you got people bidding up, and then you're doing live pack rips, right? Kind of like the trading card game. It's exactly the trading card game. This is where it seems the line has been crossed, right?
Yeah. Well, this is not the first time. Back in the Battle Beast, they did this. It was the same thing. People ripping them before they had time. I don't understand. When the Battle Beast thing was going on, and I was seeing the email come in as the person was ripping them, and then people in the chat were also ripping on him for ripping them. What do you call? I mean, I get it, but even back then they said, you know what? Give us guidelines, before, either before we purchase or before we receive them, so that we can know what to do. In this case, they got a complaint from DC, so they had to address it. I think this is going to happen every time, because people are going to do what they want to do, and even if they'll circumvent, LUNAR won't even know that where they got the blind bags from, because someone will do, someone can open up a company, it'll be this, and then they will not account as something else. You know what I mean? They'll circumvent. People do this to get an edge on these live platforms. Do I think it's wrong? I think that maybe if it was, let's say, sold on a Monday, there's no way in hell they're gonna get the book before Wednesday anyway, which is street day, which is the same as them being able to go pick them up, but not reveal them. Don't reveal. Sell the blind bags. Because there's some people that can't get to an LCS, and some people that when they're able to get to an LCS, it's like, let's say on a Saturday, and there won't be any blind bags left. So it's buying them online is a good way to grab them.
Yeah, no, exactly. But here's a few things and a few points that I also want to bring up because yes, you're right when it comes to all of that, but Lefteros brought up a point that is pretty accurate as well. He's saying it's not ensuring anything except more pain for those who follow the rules. Now, this is the thing, okay? You have people breaking the rules, making coin, right? Let's circle back to Battle Beast. You brought it up, so I want to talk about that. Battle Beast had a chase in there, right? The Mark Spears stuff, it has some chases in there. People, there's 75 fucking covers coming out from Mark Spears. People are going to be hunting certain covers, but that Battle Beast one had one in particular that people were looking for, and that was the Invincible #1. It was the OG, the original Invincible #1 that was in those packs, right? Now imagine being a whatnot seller, right? And the guy sells the blind bag, then does the rip, and he pulls the only copy of Invincible 1 that is in this chase. What happens to everybody who's a shop? They're stuck with their dick in their hands, bro. They cannot do anything. That is gonna nosedive all the sales on the shelves, right?
That's a good way to put it, you know.
And that's what I'm saying is people who are following the rules are gonna get fucked in the end. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, there was another thing too about the East Coast guys got everything earlier than the West Coast guys.
Yeah, I saw that. But like I said, okay, so those following the rules get hurt. Now, yes, Rattlesnake, somebody did get the Invincible 1. It was found. But now my point being is that you've got the guys breaking the rules. Well, you're going to be penalized. Somebody brought up the yeah, exactly. Derek brought up a good point. The Magic the Gathering ring card there for Lord of the Rings. You remember the one that the Canadian guy found, and then he sold it to Post Malone? So anyways, if that got pulled on the first day before 80% of shops didn't even have their orders yet, could you imagine how many shops would have been stuck with all those cards on their shelves and stuff like that? So it's the same thing when it comes to these packs. Now, I was talking about that when it comes to those guys that are pre-selling and this and that. Now Lunar's coming out saying that they're gonna, possibly ban them from whatever. To begin with, I don't even think Lunar has any say here. I don't know why Lunar is the one who is saying this and not DC themselves.
They have to say this because they have to answer to DC. What are you going to do about this? You're the distributor. You shouldn't have sent them out. You're fucking our shit up.
No. This is common knowledge. Everybody knows that shops are getting their books earlier. It's not like they're getting them on Wednesday and they have time to bag and board and put them in the inventory and put them on the shelf.
They get them Thursday, Friday now.
Exactly. So this is common knowledge, but unfortunately, there are people that are selling them. So my point being is now, let's say me and you, let's create a organized rig where you're the shop. You'll order the copies for me. I'll tell you, yo, Love for Comics, order me 100 blind bags. Give it to me on the Thursday. On the Friday, I go live. We'll do the rips and everything. No one knows I ordered it from you.
Yeah, exactly. That's the workaround right there. They're not gonna know you. I got them. You got them from me.
So that's what I'm saying.
Whatever. They're gonna go. Oh, we found the culprit. It's Black Crown Comics. Let's cancel his account. Wait a minute. He's got no account. How did he get these?
Exactly. So my point is, as a retailer, if I was a retailer right now, I'd be saying, fuck you. I'm going to sell my copies because you clearly have no control over what's happening.
Cover your ass because it's going to happen every time. Every time people cheat the system every single time,
Exactly. But I still don't think this should be coming from Lunar. This should come from DC themselves. I appreciate that. I guess Lunar is the one that's saying it. But
like I said, it's a cover your ass moment. They had to, if DC didn't complain about it, all right, they would have complained, but not on behalf of DC. They mentioned that it came to DC's attention, so they had to address that. If it would have been just other retailers complaining to them, then it would have been brought to our attention. And this is a repeat of the blind bags for Battle Beast, and it's going to be a repeat for every single other blind bag that happens. and
Yeah.
as long as these distributors are shipping out to the retailers early, because maybe the LCS should get them earlier than just a regular online seller. I'm just saying, because
Yeah.
what do you call? But the online seller too, if they can set up some sort of guideline to work with them, then people might be honest. They might, if they say, okay, on Monday, if you're an online live show, you can sell this blind bag because we know that your customer, no way in hell they're gonna have this bag before Wednesday. You know, so don't sell them, before Monday. And don't
Yeah.
rip them. And don't rip them. You know.
But they could say it as much as they want. They'll tell you who's the store not to rip him, but you could give it to me and we'll split the profit.
Yeah, if that's the workaround, that's the other way. Yeah.
Of course. But that's what I'm getting at is for myself, although I want to see, it would be cool if they could control it. Great, like especially when there's chases involved. Like, it could really hurt a lot of shops for when people are going live earlier and doing these things and doing the rips. If for whatever reason that one of one gets pulled out of the entire thing, well then fuck, you just fucked it up for everybody. You know what I mean? So on that side, it sucks. But then I think about all the other retailers who are playing good. You know what I mean? They're
Right.
they're they're, they're
Doing
playing.
the LCSs that are doing the right thing, and they're holding their books in the back office, until street date.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting shafted, dude. And
Yeah, drafted.
exactly. Are they waiting for people to sell and whatnot first? I know I may order less if I can't do pack breaks on stream before New Comic Book Day, and that's a good point because, a lot of shops, dude. Look, I'll use Comic Legion as an example. Again, I'm not saying this is their case, but it's an example. They go live on Monday nights for New Comic Book Day, man, because they get their books. They want to, give everybody the opportunity on their YouTube channel to grab their stuff. But if they go live on Mondays, man, and they're pre-selling the bags, I'm sure they'll do their part and whatever of like, okay, well, we'll sell the bags, but we won't do the rips. Okay, cool. But who's to stop them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who seriously, who's to stop them? They
Well,
want
like I say,
to.
if LUNAR works with these online live sellers, like especially on the blind bag side, because it's just becoming an issue. Because they've been doing this forever with just regular new comic book day stuff. Like it's hard for me to compete because I'm not dealing direct with LUNAR. I'm like on the secondary market. Where I buy them from a retailer that I'm going to end up selling to someone else,
Yeah.
and I can't compete with these guys that are basically selling the books before they have them in hand, and I don't have them in hand because I have to wait till release date and shipping.
Yeah,
So,
and here is another solid point that it's funny because Lefteros and I were actually having this conversation earlier. It's a very important and solid point because shops, look, the whatnot sellers that are going live and selling this shit, should they be penalized? There was no announcement at FOC saying to retailers, hey, if you're ordering these, you're not allowed to do this. There was no such thing.
no,
And
you know
look,
what?
Mark
They should
Spears,
be-
you got KO and DC KO, and you've got Monsters on FOC this week. No mention of it.
but it should be like an unwritten rule, like just common sense. The rest of the world is getting them on Wednesday. Why are you making them available early when local comic shops are bound? They have to release them on release date and not any earlier. I don't know, man. It's just people just they want an edge. They want to make a little more money, and people who want early access they're gonna pay for it.
Yeah, but it's exactly this, as I was saying, man. If you've not said anything prior, bro, you literally have no legal recourse for this. Okay, now you said this as a reminder to people. This kind of fucking sounds like an email from my office. Somebody working at the office saying, guys, please on Fridays, please don't forget to empty the fridge and take home your Tupperware. So this is a simple reminder. Like, okay, I get it, dude. This is a reminder. You're telling me as a reminder, but at the end of the day, if I forget my Tupperware, it is what it is, bro. I'll pick it up Monday.
My money is on history's going to repeat itself.
100%, 100%, man. But again, I don't see anything changing. Like I said, there's so many ways to bypass this. Not that I'm encouraging it, but I really do feel bad for the shops that are playing honest. Example, you just saw Leftero saying that Comic Legion's not going to do breaks tomorrow, but that's their decision. You understand? But Are they losing out on potential money, and they could have people auctioning, bidding these up? Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah,
I think it sucks.
I'd feel like a sucker, you know. I'm like, here I am doing the right thing, and here these guys are not doing the right thing. They're making more money, you know.
Yeah, but this is a prime example of being good sometimes isn't good. You know what I mean?
I
Sometimes
might
it
be one
won't
of
get
those
you far.
people complaining to the distributor. What are you going to do about this? You know, I'm going to sign a petition with all the local comic shops. You
Yeah.
know, but that LUNAR will be like, well, it has been brought to our attention that retailers at local comic shops, you know, they just send out another press release, you know, and to cover their asses.
Yeah. And guys, I'm not being an advocate and praising the people who are doing this and fighting for them. No, what I'm saying is it's the reality, bro. The guys that are following the rules are getting shafted. Meanwhile, the other guys are making crazy money. If I was a shop, I would say, well, fuck it, man. I'm gonna do the same thing too, right? That's how I would feel, and it kind of sucks. Like, why is it? It's good for him, but it's not good for me. It
But do
doesn't
you
make
risk yourself? Sometimes it's not even worth it.
No, exactly. But anyways, yeah, Lando told me to do it. But it was just very interesting to see this going around, guys. That was the show. That was the hot topic. We got some giveaways for all of y'all. So those of you who stuck around with us for nearly 2 hours, get ready. It's time to give some shit away. What do we give it first, bro?
Let's give away. Let's start with the packs. Let me just get the glove on.
Let's do. Oh, he's pulling out the gloves, man. He's getting surgical with us. Look at this.
Yep. And I'm gonna rip these bags sideways because there's more play on the side than there is on the top and bottom.
All right, so I'll give you the big screen. Since you got the gloves on, it's getting real serious. Yo, you got a black t-shirt, he's got black gloves. Guys, all decked out. Look at him. Prostate exams for everybody. Love it. But all right, let's see it.
All right, here we go.
All right, give me the hashtag first. What are we gonna have the chat hashtag for this?
Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day.
I don't know.
All right, and just so you guys know, Labor Day is LABOR. Don't get
not LABOUR.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, okay. So I got this here. Happy Labor Day. One word with the hashtag. Don't forget. So far, I've only got one entry because I think people are trying to get that hashtag going. There you go. All right, now they're coming in. Explain these blind bags to me, though. You said these are the German editions, right?
Yeah, these were put out by Panini Comics.de, and they were like €10. And they're it's absolute Batman. They're square bound, and I'm assuming the content on the inside is in German. I haven't opened any of them up because I was waiting for this show before I actually opened up mine.
I'm excited to see what's in them.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm being blocked on some sites here for some reason.
We're gonna crack 2 open, and then we have another special giveaway. So it's gonna be 3 giveaways.
All right. I'm seeing some of the stuff that's in there. One of them looks. I think it's the exact same cover as the one that was available for Fan Expo.
Could be.
Yeah. But
you're gonna recognize the covers. It's nothing new. It's just like reprints of the earlier covers and what do you call the stories. I think it's probably all number ones, maybe.
I'm impressed. Everyone got Labor Day right, man. Thought we would see some typos, but not the case. All right. I think we've collected some hashtags here. We're good to go.
The hashtag should have been that.
Yeah.
Uber
Hashtaggen sind Variant. I think I got it close. But all right, let's do the giveaway. So I'm gonna share the screen. We got hashtag Labor Day, hashtag Happy Labor Day. Sorry. All right, you guys see it. We're good to go. Let's do it. We're gonna give this a 3, 2, 1 countdown. We are drawing it as we speak. Who's taking it home? Drum roll. We got Oh, the real James Willie wins again. Yo, congratulations.
$2 you win, Ali.
My guy. Congratulations, bro. Shout out to you. Yo, Paperweight was one behind that one. I saw
Yeah,
that.
you saw that, right?
Yeah.
There was a glitch in the Matrix.
It's okay. Don't worry. We've
All
got
right.
more chances. Apparently, you're
Yeah.
giving away more stuff.
Exactly. Got more chances.
All right, let's see what we got. I want to see what's in this bag. So this is the one that's going to Mr. James Willie.
James
Yeah.
Willie.
Let's see it. I'm excited, dude. Let's go. Oh,
Jim Lee.
I love this cover, dude.
Jim Lee.
Pretty dope. But does it say what it is? If it's like a 1/100 or
No, this is just I think a regular cover.
that's a thick ass book.
Yeah, it is, and it's guaranteed it's in German. So if you actually want to read this, you might want to pick up a translation tool. But yeah, no, this is sick. This cover,
Yeah.
and let me see, looks pretty good. Corners, well, this one corner's a little up, but it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. This book is good. Wow. All right. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's wicked.
All right. We got the next one.
Let's do it, man. So
Absolute win.
Hashtag.
Absolute win.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna try to do something.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that to them.
Hashtag absolute win. Should have went with like hashtag flute Heinz to Papa. All right, man.
Thank you in German. DANKE.
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 There you go. Okay, everybody's getting the absolute win going. Oh man, I don't. You said you picked up these two copies, these 2 bags on eBay.
I picked up 2 on Whatnot, and then I went on eBay and I saw somebody had like 4 of them, and I snatched them up.
So how did you? So was somebody selling this on Whatnot?
Yeah,
from let's say the States, or was it somebody?
Somebody was had a bunch of these and they were ripping them out, online, and I bought 2 of them from him, and then I was like, I need more, and I went and because anything blind bag I gotta grab, so I went on eBay, and I saw this guy had 4 of them, and the more I bought, the cheaper it was, and I went and bought all 4. So I have 6 in total. So 2 for the show and 4 for me to rip. And I'm probably gonna send them out to New York Comic Con for Dragotta and Scott Snyder to sign them.
Yeah, dude, I would 100%. I'm trying to find like information on this online, like with the blind bags.
I didn't even know nothing about these until I saw them, selling them on Whatnot. I was like, oh shoot.
You know what's funny? I got my buddy Steve Francis in the chat. Guys, I want to do something regarding Steve. He hit me up. He told me he wants to read the Absolute Batman run, and he hasn't had a chance to. So it would be hilarious if he wins this in German, because he would have no choice but to read it in German.
All right. Well, if that's the case.
No, I got him.
No, if that's the case, if Steve wins,
what are you doing?
You're gonna bug out right now.
So hold on, I gotta find this picture. Let me see if I can find it on my Facebook, and then I'll do the introduction. Hold on, Facebook. I got tons of pictures with Steve. Some horrible pictures, some good pictures. So hold on, what is this box?
If Steve wins.
I can watch you unbox all day, bro.
If Steve wins, why the hell a bag with another bag?
It's so surgical. Look at the way he opens this stuff.
Nah, I'm not doing a good job, man. It's because I'm on camera. I'm nervous.
Oh, Paperweight's saying that the trade paperback just came out. I didn't even know that.
So if Steve wins, then he'll get this also.
Oh, that's a big book. Yo, I saw it's going for like 50 Canadian right now.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the currency I speak in. You can act solid stress. I have like maybe 100 of these. Graded, they're like going for 9.8, it's like 139. But these are like $45 right now.
So yeah, here's the best photo I could get of Steve, guys. This is Steve. That's right. There's Steve playing guitar on stage. Yeah, this is
one.
Now Steve is new to comics, guys. That's right. He started watching this show and now is in love with comics. He hit me up the other day and he's like, "Yo, I just swung by a comic book shop. I picked up the books that stood out to me, etc." So let me introduce you all to Steve, guys. That's right. This is Steve. We've played many shows together. We've done a lot of stupid shit together, and we're gonna continue to do stupid shit because you know what? We'll do weekly check-ins on Steve to see how he's doing with comics. He's new to the game. New to the game. We have we got some fresh young blood in the hobby, and fuck it, we'll do weekly check-ins on Steve to see how
get his take on what he's reading.
Exactly. I want to know what he's reading. I want to know what he's doing, and I'll share with you guys. So that's it. Yeah, win it for Steve. Hashtag.
Nice.
It's forever my favorite picture of Steve. But anyways, let's do this. We got hashtag absolute win going for this one. We got 27 entries, guys. Let's do this. I'm gonna share my screen in just a second. So I'm gonna roll it. 3, 2, 1. Let's see who brings this one home, man. All right, drum roll. Let me get my Prices Right video ready for y'all. Peter K is taking it home.
$2 you win, Ali.
All right, man. Good.
Congratulations, Peter K.
All right, let's see what's in there. This is what gets me excited.
All right. Let's see.
Peter K is good dudes, man. He's a good dude. So yeah, I'm happy he won this one.
Well, I'm hoping he gets the sketch cover, the Scotty sketch cover.
If that pops out, man, I'm gonna be so jealous.
Oh man, I might hit the floor. I might shut my stream down.
All right, let's see it. Ready?
Ooh.
Oh, that's sick. I like this. Yo, Detective Comics right here. That is sick.
That's cool. This is Philip Tan.
Yeah, it looks like Philip Tan. Dude, that is awesome. Congratulations, dude.
Book looks good. Nice.
Yeah, that is a wicked homage cover. Looks great. He's really got him in a fucking chokehold though.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, man.
All right. Steve, I'm still gonna send you that book.
I know. I got I got Steve on the absolute stuff.
Let me know. I got plenty.
No, I got him. I actually told him I'd trade him a copy for a. He has to give me a stupid tattoo, like on my leg or something. So
shoot, that's the currency.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, you want to come in for a week? You can pick whatever you want. It'll be like a shopping spree.
Yeah, he's gonna ink me. He's gonna do something stupid. I took a stupid drawing that my kid did. It's horrible, but it's hilarious at the same time. And yeah, man, I think I'm just gonna get it tattooed on me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like my godson's father. He has stick figures on his wrist.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna probably get it on my leg, man. I don't know why my kid draws happy faces like this.
Oh.
It looks like fucking Johnny Bravo or something. So.
It could be Cyclops.
Whatever it is, man. But yeah, I'm gonna just get that somewhere, and that's how Steve's gonna pay for that.
Nice.
Yeah, but hey, man, congrats! Those are 2 big wins, man. It is a Philip Tan cover, right?
Yeah, Philip Tan.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more.
Oh, we do. Let's go. Show me it. Oh,
Jesus. The Corpses, #1, signed by James Tynion. Tiny Onion.
Wow, man, what are we hashtagging for this, dude?
I'm clueless. It's too late for me to think right now. Black Crown.
Okay, Black Crown hashtag. All right, let's do it. Done. It's good on my end. Love for comics, bro. I'm gonna thank you again for everything that you're doing.
You know what? While that's running, how about I crack open the other packs and see what I got?
Oh, for you?
Yeah,
Let's do it. I want to see this.
it's only 4, so it'll go quick.
Derek, I know you spelled black right, but my dyslexic ass doesn't spell black right. So make sure you spell it my way.
All right. Let's see what we pull.
I'm excited, dude. I hate that this rush is just awesome for these blind bags. Here we go.
Oh,
I love this cover, dude. I actually picked this up on the second print.
that's Mike Diodato.
Yep.
This looks like this. Wasn't this a ratio cover?
I don't recall if it was a ratio, but I do know that it was available as a second printing in which I picked it up. And yeah, it's stunning, dude.
Yeah. So this is gonna get signed at New York Comic Con.
Hell yeah. Good for you. Are you going to New York Comic Con?
No.
You're sending it in?
Not this year. Next year I'll be at all the cons. Every con I can go to, I'll be at.
All right. You're opening another one?
Opening another one.
Let's see. Hit it.
Ooh.
Oh, yo, this is a sick cover.
All right, this is the Nicholas Draper.
Never seen this.
Yeah, me either.
This is a sick cover.
Nicholas Draper.
So you got Stan Swagger saying all reprinted covers. Check the last page. They should be numbered.
Oh, they are numbered?
On the last page.
Ooh, this is 41 of 150.
Oh, okay.
So let's go back. Let's
backtrack it. Yeah, hit rewind. Let me see what's on this. Let's go.
Numbers. So this one is number 71 of 150.
Nice.
And then let's see what the boys got.
By the way, Love for Comics has a habit when people win these blind bags, he ships you the bag as well.
But I try. 102 of 150 on this one.
That's nice. I didn't know that they are they all one of 150?
Oh, 150 of every I guess every cover. This is what they put out. That's pretty cool because it's limited, no?
Yeah.
And the Jim Lee. What number is this? This is 131 of 150 for Jim Lee.
Fucking Derek, man. 75 covers, all limited to 150. Okay, thank you for sharing the info. That's what I was looking for.
How many covers? 75. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of covers, man. Do the math.
This is like the whole scenario we got going with Mark Spears up and coming. Don't forget, guys, FOC those books. No.
Things got a little heavy over here.
What do we sell? Are you opening another one?
Yeah.
Holy, how many you got?
4 for myself.
All right, let's go. We opened how many for you? 2.
2 so far.
All right, let's see. I want to see that Scotty.
Yeah, I want to see that Scotty too.
Here we go. Oh, yes.
Oh, sick.
That's wicked. That's wicked. I love how they're all virgins, dude.
Simone DeMeo. This is number 4 of 150.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Nice. Good hit. I told you, man. DeMeo was just on fire, dude.
Yep. Yeah, that was a sick cover.
Yo, I'm loving this.
Last pack rip.
I don't even get to bring home any of these, and these are. I feel like I'm winning.
Right? Okay.
Here we go.
Last pack. Look, let's go.
It's the Scotty. He did it. He fucking did it. The last pack, like, yes, man, you deserve that, dude. Congrats.
Yo, this is crazy.
Is the word bubbles in German? For sure.
93.
That is wicked, man. Congrats, dude.
Yo.
Look at you. There you go. Comic Karma Live. That's exactly it, man. Congratulate. You deserve that, dude. You deserve that. I'm curious what that even is going to sell for on the aftermarket if you've ever sold that.
I actually have one of these at my comic shop right now.
Really?
Yeah, that I'm putting up for auction. That's double signed by Scotty Young and Jason Aaron.
Awesome, dude. Congratulations. Honestly, man, what are the chances it was the last one?
That was nuts. Last pack luck, yo.
That was wild. Absolutely wild, man.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, good for you, man. Congrats. I'm so happy. All right, what do we got?
That's what I wanted, man. That's it. That's all I wanted was just that one cover.
He got it. He absolutely got it. So there you go. But all right. The mail is very nice, by the way.
Yeah, I love that book.
Yeah. But anyways, 25 entries. Let's go. Somebody's going home with Exquisite Corpses, issue number 1, signed by Tinian. And we have 26 entries. I'm running it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Let's see who's taking it home. Whoever wins this, I am absolutely jealous because it is a wonderful book to have signed by Tinian. One of my favorite reads right now. Solid Stress is taking it home, man. Congratulations to you.
$2 you win, Ali.
I gotta play that video every time, guys. It's just
you know what? I gotta say, Solid Stress, you had no business winning this. I got this from Solid Stress.
oh no way.
you know what? I'm gonna substitute it with a Batman book, okay? You down for that?
That's
hilarious. That's how this is coming back home to you. Remember when you got this for me?
Hey, he's happy. He says thank you. There you go. So he's happy.
No, I'm gonna give you a Batman pack. That's hilarious. I'm like, of all people to win this.
He didn't realize that.
So that's one of the ones that you sent me. He sent me like 3 of them.
Yeah, Lord of Brooklyn. Yo, he's accepting it for him. There you go. Don't just send it to Lord.
There you go. Send it to Lord instead. I'll send you an absolute Batman pack, okay? You down for that?
I'll let you guys clear that up, but yo, love for comics, man. I gotta say thank you again. It's always a fun time, man. If just your presence, your energy, and everything you do, man. You brought books to give away. You do it every time. You don't need to do that. These blind bags, the German edition, never heard of this shit.
Yo, karma worked.
Yeah, dude, karma came your way in a very positive manner, man. You gave away to everybody tonight. You wanted one book out of that entire thing, and you got it on the last poll. So congratulations to you. One last thing I want to say, bro. Like I said at the beginning of the show, you came here with some hard times in the last couple of days, man. You went through a big loss in your life. And you do a lot of great things for this community, man. Don't think I forgot that you do other things as well with your auctions, your donations that you do, and the fact that you showed up even after everything you went through in the last couple of days, I think speaks volumes, guys. Even through all of the hard times, he's here to give back to everybody else. And love for comics, bro. Again, my condolences to you. Like I said, even at the beginning of the show, before the show. Just that chat with you after the show, the last time you were on, I saw your aunt walking in the background, etc., man. And I know how close you were to her. And, it's the memories. Just don't forget those, man. All the good times that you guys shared together and all of that.
Yeah, like I said, I said my piece. I thanked her for everything. So we're good. And, now it's time for me to push forward with, my agenda. And so that's what's going to happen. It's, New year, big things coming.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to hearing about all your future adventures that you've got planned out for yourself. I know some of them already, and I'm excited for you, man. I feel like, the good karma is only going to continue, bro. So congratulations on that hit again. Thank you for hopping on, man. I know you took a little bit of a hiatus right now from Whatnot after everything that's gone on, but are you going to be back anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a private sale, but it's only gonna be private on Whatnot, and I'm gonna give my friends that I've made on the platform an opportunity for 50% off stuff.
Awesome.
I just don't want to give away my books to people that I don't know. I'll give it to my supporters that I've had throughout the past couple of years on Whatnot. What do you call? Yeah, life goes on. Gotta keep on moving. She would want that. So,
Of course. Absolutely. But love, again, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, for myself, keep an eye out this week. Covrprice, we're going live, top 10 of the Shakers and all of that fun stuff. Of course, they also have Comics Covered that's going live tomorrow night with Matt and John. So don't forget to check that out. And I'll be back next Sunday with another guest. And wow, it's already September. What the hell's going on, man?
Back to school, guys.
Yes. Thank God. Thank God. Summer's been crazy. But anyways, have yourselves a great week, everybody. I will see you on the other side. See you next week, guys. Adios.